Welcome to the United States of Tiffany. Our commentary offers a humorous take on wrestling. Please note, we're not bullying or attacking the wrestlers. We're engaging with the choreographed sport and its storylines. Our jokes and observations are about the characters and storylines, not the real people behind them. Tourists and citizens alike, welcome. Enjoy the show, and remember, it's all in good fun.
Hello, dears. How are yous? How are you guys doing? Okay, we're gonna switch over to our NXT stuff assist because we're gonna talk about NXT. We got a long list of stuff to talk about. They will let all the shit come out after I do the podcast with the girlies, which, by the way,
and as I continue to simulate, one thing I wasn't paying attention to that I should have been realizing.
Okay, thank you. Yesterday, I did the podcast with the girls, which is that banner still rolling, child. Anyways, we did the podcast. We had a good conversation, had a good old time. Okay. But all of the stuff that came out today. So yesterday's podcast was really chill. If you want to go and listen to the podcast, you definitely can. Just head on over to Down for the Count. All right. Go on over there on our YouTube. It's the last upload up there, and you can go listen. We had a nice little conversation. Okay. Now, I'm going to let some people in. Just give me 5 minutes to get NXT out. And probably in the middle of me talking about NXT, I will let y'all come in. So just give me 5 minutes to kind of work out what I want to say. And then I promise I got y'all. Okay? I promise. I promise. NXT was pretty straightforward yesterday. I mean, shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all down like that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it was boring. It wasn't boring. It was a good show, but it wasn't a show for like the ages. It just was a solid NXT, which I can appreciate. And they had some really good moments over there in NXT. Okay. Really good moments. So before we get started into the NXT stuff, let me tell y'all really quickly. So if you don't know, Jinder Mahal got married this past weekend. And you know that his favorite people and some of his WWE family were invited. And that includes Drew McIntyre and Heath Slater. They were invited to his wedding. And they took a picture. And it was the 3MB were together. And they had a good old time. So congratulations to you. I believe he goes by Raj now. And he's wrestling on the indie circuit. So congratulations to you. Glad that you got married. I hope you enjoyed it. Drew McIntyre was there with his wife, and they had on traditional garb where Drew McIntyre's wife did, I think. And it was cute. I loved it. I like Jinder's outfit, but Jinder always had amazing style. He was probably, during his tenure in WWE, especially the early days, right around the time that he was like, what was he? No, not the Maharaja time, but when he was the handler for what's his face, the big bitch, what's his name, the Great Khali. Oh. He had impeccable style then, so I expected nothing less, and he looked good. Okay, he had traditional Indian suit on that he was wearing, so he looked good. Congratulations. Hello, Keenan. How are you? Hi, Hiram. Hello, Kayla. Hello, Donnie. He said basically sit in here and make up pretty much. Relax. I'm going to put the link in. Give me 10 minutes. I promise y'all have the link. And y'all can talk about NXT for a little while if that's what you want to do. And we'll get into it like we always do, honey. Okay. Sir, if you missed NXT yesterday, you did miss a decent show. I am of the school of thought that NXT is one of those shows that you should watch in your downtime, mainly because it just has a good vibe to it and it's solid wrestling with good storylines mixed in. And you'll never miss anything when it comes to this show. You're going to be thoroughly entertained every single time. So I highly recommend that you go and watch NXT because it's well worth the watch, honestly. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it, as our boy Trick Williams would say. On NXT, the opener was Joe Hendry facing off against Wesley. It was a pretty solid show, I'm not going to lie, in terms of their match. They ended up having High Rise involve themselves in the match. And because of that, Mike Santana came out and evened out a little bit. And because they kept cheating for Wes, that's when Mike Santana came down, took out High Rise, and him and Joe Hendry aren't in the best of spaces, seeing as how Joe Hendry is going after the championship as well as Mike Santana. They're not the best of friends, but they're clear on where they need to be. Okay. So, of course, Trick Williams is a little, weirded out. He's like, oh my gosh, But overall, everybody seemed to have a really decent match. Trick Williams, Mike Santana, and Joe Hendry are gearing up for their match at Slammiversary because it has been made official. It is a triple threat match for the TNA Championship, and that is going to happen at Slammiversary. That is going to be your main event for Slammiversary. I'm very interested in it. It's going to be a very interesting time, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Thank you, Donnie. Please like the video. Please make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. And you won't miss out on any of my colorful commentary and the fun that we have over here in these YouTube streets. Let's move on to Tony D'Angelo, Luca Crucifino, and of course, Stacks. Now, Luca came out there and was talking, and unfortunately, I didn't get to hear everything that Luca was saying. So, my bad. But if y'all got the gist of what Luca was saying, you can tell me in the comments. But I kind of got the idea that Luca is sick of the bullshit. He doesn't want to be stuck in the middle of this shit between Tony and Stacks anymore. And so he basically cold cocked both of them. Like, Tony keeps challenging his loyalty, and rightfully so, seeing as how he has lost Stacks and Stacks has turned some of his own men against him. But at the same time, I put the link in there, by the way, Don, if you wanted to come in. But at the same time, Luca is tired of having to prove himself. But Luca has done questionable shit. And I would be questioning your loyalty too because of the way you've been operating, But it seems like Luca is sick of both of them. And I don't know exactly what he said to Tony. Like I said, I didn't get the chance to read or hear all of that. So my bad. But it just seemed like he was saying basically, fuck both of y'all. I'm sick of both of y'all shit.
Yeah.
I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, if I'm right, then cool. If not, I understand.
I wasn't listening. I was making me something to eat at the time.
Because I was just
the music came on and I left out the room.
I cannot with him. We were recording yesterday during this show, so this was playing in the background, but I usually keep the caption on, but I didn't get to read what he was saying because I was talking with Alexis and Nicole. So it is what it is, unfortunately. But I mean, I'm glad Luca cocked both of them because both of them niggas deserve to be hit in the face, if you ask me. Tony D'Angelo's acting like a straight up bitch, and Stacks is just annoying. Like, I don't mind Stacks being a heel, I really don't, but he getting on my nerves. So, and him walking around with the Heritage Cup to me is just blasphemy. It's weird. I don't like it.
You know, it'd be taking me out.
Do something
The way
else.
he'd be bobbing his head when he walked.
Why? Why do you do that?
I'm like, stop doing that. You ain't got to do that. That don't show that you tough.
Right?
Just walk. Relax.
It does not add to your swag, my guy. It really doesn't.
Stop bobbing your head.
Miles Bourne was able to get out and break free of the NQCC, and he is now wrestling on his own for himself. And he went up against Lexus King yesterday. It was a decent match between the two of them, and Miles Bourne was able to pick up the W. Mm-hmm. And Nicole did speak up Lexus because we hadn't seen Lexus King. It's been about some months since Lexus King had been on TV and just wrestling on TV in general.
Since Mania.
Yeah. I was like, where the fuck he been at? Lexus was like, well,
it was like that nowhere. Wasn't like that week after because Noam had came back.
Right. Yeah. And then he got the title.
Yeah.
Right after he lost his title. He was gone. But then again, if they couldn't use him, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that damn facility. I keep my ass at home.
And let me know when y'all ready.
Okay.
I'll be ready.
I don't mind collecting the paycheck while I'm at home. Anyway, Lexus King put out a performance against Miles, but Miles was the star. Miles looked great, and he always is going to be a star, and everybody sees him as like a future Randy Orton if given the opportunity. I would put him with a really slimy manager. Just don't let it be Paul Heyman's punk ass. Let it be a woman.
It needs to be. I was just about to say that. It needs to be a woman.
It needs to be a conniving
ass bitch.
Very mean, but she got a manipulative type of personality style ballet. It need to be like that, but she need to be able to wrestle.
You know what would be good? What would like be so crazy?
What?
Natty.
Oh no, because
you know Natty can get down and dirty with it, and then she already got like the connect. And then the outfall of it would be so good because Natty can actually wrestle, and she will put him in.
What I hate about it is not Natty. Well, it is her, but I don't like the way she talks, and I can't put my finger on it, but it's so
real corporate.
It's very contrived. It's so rehearsed, and
she's like, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't have to put up with this.
No, stop it.
Like, just relax a little bit, girl. Because off the camera, she don't talk like that.
I don't know why she does that. It's
she talks real proper.
It's intentional though, and it's
but she don't talk
hard.
Like that off the camera. It depends, because like when she a heel, she could do a little bit smoother. But when she face, she slow it down.
Yeah, it's just I don't.
Maxine, I don't know what you're doing.
Right. Just, you have to start. Just being a little bit tougher. We are gonna be stronger. And it's like, girl, stop it.
Yeah, but Natty's like number 5 though.
I can't do it if she gonna talk like that. I need somebody like if Zelina Vega wasn't a face, I would let her do it because she's Zelina make you hate her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's so good at it. And Zelina when she was Andrade's manager was top tier. That bitch was getting people together.
Yes.
Okay. But I don't need her. Like, she don't have to just be Miles Bourne's manager. She could just be like his right-hand man. And she still could wrestle. She still could collect titles if they want her to do all of that. I just need her.
To always be there.
Yes, give Miles Bourne that edge that he need, because even if he turns as a heel, and it's no shade to Miles because he could talk on the microphone despite his disability, he could talk on the microphone, he's just fine. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm like, when he turns heel, I need him to be vicious, but I need somebody who's got the spitfire to be able to be vicious for him on the microphone and like kind of and just give him that bitter edge that I want so I can hate him properly. Mm-hmm.
Who else?
When she speaks, her inflection sounds like a question sometimes. That drives me insane. Yes. That is exactly what it sounds like with Natalia, and I just don't. I
You
don't
want
like
to
it.
fight me, bitch?
Right. It feels like, why are you saying it like that? That would be the first thing I would say if you came up to me.
The last time Natty really ate was when she went against Nikki.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the last time she really ate it down.
But she an easy target. And
she is, but Natty tore her ass up.
She did. What about Lana? I need Lana to go back with her husband.
Yeah.
So he can stop being so fucking boring.
CJ.
Boring.
Come on.
Because I know you want to be an actress and all that other type of shit, and y'all just got back together. So you could come get you a check.
She ain't too far behind. We'll be waiting. Rumble around the corner.
Okay.
We'll see.
Hell, Evolution right there.
Okay,
shit.
I'm gonna wait for that saxophone to play.
Evolve, bitch. Come evolve. Come evolve. Oh, we ain't got time.
Or come out with something else. Shock me, bitch. Shit. Gag me.
Okay.
You could wrestle. You was wrestling a little bit. I'll give you your sevens.
She was really improving before she left, so I was fine.
She wanted to. But now I bring her back and she'd have to join Natty or something. Natty, Maxine, and Lana.
You know what? I wouldn't mind that trio. I really wouldn't. All the pretty girls is together.
Pretty hot blondes. Or blonde and dangerous.
Blonde and dangerous is crazy. That is crazy. Okay. So let's move on. We had 2 women's matches. Let me see. Like, yay, Chelsea Green.
She too mouthy.
No, because Chelsea don't have the snap I need her to have. She ain't bad. Chelsea ain't never been bad on the microphone. Chelsea's problem is no matter how serious Chelsea is, they're not gonna take her seriously. And she's not gonna be that spit viper that I need somebody to be with Miles.
And she already she wouldn't do that.
She'll just be that annoying manager. But that would work with Miles Bourne too. But I want Miles Bourne to have the kind of villainous run to make it plain, like it'll be close to what Bobby Roode was in NXT with a little mix of Andrade. Without all the Ric Flair references and all that extraness. You don't need that, but you do need the persona of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And just slow it down by 0.5 seconds.
There you go. Not the saxophone, crazy.
You know
Every time you hear that saxophone, you knew she was on her way.
Exactly.
Tyro's stupid.
Exactly.
He is stupid. Okay. So we had what's her name? Lainey. Is it Lainey Reed? That went up against Thea? I actually like this match a lot. Lainey Reed is a slimy ass character. They done brought in. They done slipped her ass in here.
That's a bitch.
She's a slimy character, but she got some moves in that ring. She dirty, but I kind of like it because she was in there wrestling with Thea, and Thea's the type. Thea is very technical, but she have her little twist. Lainey was matching her move for move. They were going at it, but she just had that little bit of edge to cheat and she cheated and put her foot on them ropes and was able to win.
What got me is her slapping the fuck out of JC.
Poor Thea, she ain't been able to get out of the blocks yet. They need to give Thea that North American Championship. They probably finna give it to Izzy's stupid ass. Speaking of Witchy Poo, she was in the back, and Tatum seems to be taking a liking to Witchy Poo, but she don't understand that she's being used. She'll figure it out later. Tatum and Izzy are seen to be really cool. Izzy is pretending to be genuine and as to be her friend. And of course, Soul and Zaria are trying to tell her, but Tatum is vulnerable, she's lonely, and Izzy is playing on those emotions. Now, Izzy asked Tatum to not your edibles ain't kicked in. Nicole's stupid. Izzy and Tatum have teamed up. They decided they was gonna face off against Zaria and Soul. To Soul's dismay, Soul didn't want to do that, but since they, bucked, Soul was like, fuck it, let's go. They all went out there and had the match. Now, they had a decent match, but Soul ended up getting pinned by Izzy Dame. So now we got a big conundrum. We have a problem, okay? Tag team or not, you've been pinned, which usually results in some kind of a match, okay? Now, from my understanding, looking at the Great American Bash, the only thing that's booked for the Great American Bash is Inamura versus Obafemi. And
no, I think they did announce it afterwards.
Let me see. I'm looking. I don't see it.
It was. I think they said they were gonna talk about it because it happened. They said she could be in title contingency against Soruka.
Mm-hmm. Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe are going to face off against the other two members of Fatal Influences, which is interesting because I don't understand why your JC ass get to sit on the sidelines and wrestle the next night for free, whereas Jordan got to wrestle twice. Huh? Shit. Tell Big Nose to get her ass in there and wrestle too. Shit. Who's gonna let JC ass sit on the sidelines and Jordan got to do double duty work? That's some bullshit. Making me work my ass off and your ass don't get to do nothing. The fuck? I could be raising all type of hell. They got a match. Ava said they're going to have a convo about it next week. Well, when they book it, good for them. I personally think they should put this on Evolution. More eyes on Evolution. Great American Bash will be all right without all the extraness shit.
Okay.
I got all these damn these damn PLEs in one weekend. That don't make no goddamn sense.
Literally.
Don't make no sense.
Money hungry whores.
Right? Ain't the same weekend as Beyonce's concert. Lord have mercy.
Y'all lucky she's not doing nothing that Saturday. But that Sunday, goddamn it, you had me torn. I'll be there.
Period. Go get you a piece.
Taylor gonna be there too.
Oh, he gonna be there?
Yeah, he said he got his ticket.
Oh, cool.
The period. Let me get mine. I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
You can go buy me my lunch.
Counter programming out the ass. I don't understand why they don't need to. That's just stupid. You doing all of this? What for what? AEW can do whatever the hell they want. That ain't gonna eat into your fucking ratings. It ain't eat into it before. Shit. The only thing people might be doing is watching Mercedes and Tony's match. I can tell you right now, nobody give a fuck about Hangman Adam Page and fucking John Moxley. They don't care. I'd have to pick Beyonce. Okay, Hyra.
She's gonna be here for 4 nights.
She gonna be there. Like you, you don't even have to go that Sunday. You could go any night that she's there.
I will fuck your 6 foot ass up. You cannot check the checker.
So Jasper attacked Inamura last week and basically pulled a Braun Strowman that came out there and told Obafemi he wasn't finished. I would have been like, bitch, you're done because you got pinned. You're done. You're done. And if you try to put your hands on me again, I will have your ass arrested for assault.
I would just be like, first of all, I beat you when I wasn't even 100%. And then now you want to face me at my best?
No, you don't deserve that.
Are you stupid?
Or are
don't
you
answer that question.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
That's going to eat them up on the mic. Are you dumb? Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Because you are.
We already know the answer to that.
It was almost 5 hours long. I was like, not today. They put out the timeline for Hangman and John. There's a timeline for Hangman and John? Really? How? Why do I feel like I missed that? Probably because I haven't been watching AEW like that. Or I forgot she was there for 4 nights.
Because that's all we be hearing about. Hangman versus John Moxley. Hangman versus John Moxley. John Moxley versus Hangman.
They got so many people in AEW, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. We're going to move forward. Listen. Jasper went up against Inamura, and I believe this was a number 1 contenders match to determine who was facing off against Obafemi at NXT's Great American Bash. And Inamura beat Jasper.
That's why I fell asleep, Chuck.
Yeah, baby. He won. But Jasper has been making a lot of enemies, running around with his stomach hanging out, locks not being retwisted, hair ain't got no oil in it, ain't washed them in weeks, stinking and causing.
You think you look scary, you just look a mess.
You're looking a mess. Clean up your beard. So the young OG.
We're not running from you. We're running away from you.
That's that struggle beard. I see why you're mad.
That stank.
Because it's struggling. It's on its pieces, honey.
Get you some hair growth.
Trim it and massage some oil in there. Something.
Go to somebody.
Please. Listen, the young OG came in there for a receipt because the last time Jasper attacked young OG as well, took out Javon, and everybody, I don't understand this. This is the same syndrome that Seth Rollins has. I don't understand why y'all believe that attacking multiple people in multiple instances is somehow going to stop you from getting a receipt.
I'm gonna hit your big ass with a chair.
Like, why would you do that? You are causing yourself more drama. Don't involve people that don't need to be involved. The moment you are coming out there attacking people because you want to be Mr. Get Bad, and then you getting your ass whooped, you lost. And then you got fucked up by him again. So not only are you taking an ass whooping in an L, you got another ass whooping, all because you couldn't keep your fucking hands to yourself. They teach you that shit in elementary school, bitch. Keep your hands to yourself. Your big grown ass is walking around NXT just attacking people. And what's with the fucking chains? What is the chains for? What is we going to hell?
No, my brother, we are free.
Like, what does that mean that you walk? Because you walk around with these big fake ass chains.
Are you unleashed? Have you been unchained?
Walking around with shackles.
Have you been held down in the shackles? You took the shackles off your feet so you can dance.
Go to hell. Go to hell. You go straight to hell. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell y'all one blessed thing. Jordan looked good as hell yesterday. She came out there. She had her little 2-piece on.
And that all black. And
she
her
looked good.
Bang.
Look at her.
Love a good bang.
Look at her. I love her hair. Her hair like this is gorgeous. That really does shape her face. It frames her face.
I need, you know what?
She got layers in her hair.
Because what? Y'all can't call yourselves doing hair like that. Y'all is just putting these tracks underneath their hair.
I be telling you, they don't layer it.
24,
Lauren, the only
26,
white girl,
32.
she the only white girl that got her hair layered. She the only one.
26, 32, 38.
They just go in there and put the tracks underneath in the middle of their hair. They do not layer that shit, and they don't cut it. Which, to be fair, I can understand you not wanting to cut the wefts, but I have always said you need to layer your wefts in there. I don't understand why. That's how you can tell they don't go to a black hairstylist, because they hair, that's how Liv Morgan hair be.
Y'all be mad every time.
It be heavy as hell on the bottom.
And y'all be mad because like y'all be having some good hair.
And they do.
I just wish they put it in right.
Now Charlotte's starting to learn a little bit. I start to see hers being layered. It don't look so heavy in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she wears like she either wears really, really good tape ends
or some good micro links.
Or she wear micro links. Yep. Because Charlotte's hair is always layered right. I rarely see her stuff looking like it's like she doesn't have enough hair in there. Her hair always layered back. And the new girl's hair be layered right. Like Lainey's hair is nice.
Unless that's the actual hair.
It might be her real hair.
You shit.
And I will say that I like JC's hair. JC's hair, and that's her natural hair, I think. Her hair is nice. It's layered nice. And I like Fallon's hair. Fallon's hair don't always look that heavy either. She gets her hair layered. Even if she put pieces in there, it's layered. Her hair look nice. But Jordan Grace, that bang look for her with that layered cut is very nice on her. That. Don't put them fuck ass braids and glitter back in the side of your head. No more. I'm tired of seeing that. You are a grown ass woman. You are not 12.
You not. This ain't TNA, baby. We not little girls no more.
You are not 12, honey. Stop it.
You are now in high school.
Not high school.
Yeah, NXT is high school drama.
Period. We go to college when we go to the main roster.
Yeah. Yeah.
College in the real world.
College is your freshman, your freshman, sophomore year is SmackDown.
All right.
And your junior, senior year is Raw.
Ooh, that's hell.
Or like college is the SmackDown, and after college is Raw. That's why after college is so crazy because it be
that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Raw is wild.
So I ain't gonna lie, Jordan came out there and was talking, and I had the TV on mute. I didn't hear nothing she said. All I was like, she came out there. I was like, damn, Jordan, you look good. Can I order this with this? And then JC came out there with her nose in the middle of the ring before everybody else. And she's mad and all in her feelings, and it just gives. Yeah.
Yes, I am mad in all of my feelings, bitch. I just said that. I've already addressed it. Hello.
I'm just annoyed with her already, and she ain't been champion long enough to get on my nerves. The problem I have with this whole group is
y'all fake.
One, they all hate each other.
Y'all are fake.
They all hate each other, and then on top of that, they keep helping her keep the title. And then, like, it's...
And she be dogging y'all.
And she be just shading the hell out of Fallon.
And
when
Jasmine
Fallon got
too.
A singles title before JC could even look at one. And JC was a 2-time tag team champion. Fallon was a tag team champion. And Fallon became North American champion. And you was being hella shady. Like, oh, she couldn't keep it. Well, bitch, you can't keep yours without their help either. So let's just keep it real. Now, they was out here being real shady to Jordan. And she was like, you seem to have the same problem that Blake Monroe has. You seem to think that everything revolves around you, that the world revolves around you. And I was like, girl, they did it. That's not their fault that they rolled out the red carpet for her and didn't give the same thing to you until you hooked up with Mandy's bum ass. That's your fault. That's your fault.
You should have made a name for yourself, whore.
Right. You should have turned on your homegirl and whooped her ass and took her championship, but instead you was too busy licking it. That's your fault. That's your fault, sis.
You should have jumped that bitch.
And Blake didn't come in here to take nothing out. You was the one who came in there and interrupted her signing ceremony. It was her signing her contract. Nobody was giving her no opportunity at no championship. And Jordan didn't just waltz in and get a championship shot. She earned it. She earned the title shot. You, on the other hand, are the one who waltzed in and got a title shot and then stole the championship. I don't know why you seem to have this amnesia, but you was never first in line to be champion next. You slapped Stephanie and pissed her off enough to get the title, and then you cheated to take it. So if we're going to talk about real, recognizing real, or if we're going to call some shit out, let's call it out. I don't know why these hoes don't be chin checking your big nose ass. Because I would have been on your ass. I'm like, walking in and just
foot on your neck, and I'm never gonna take it off.
Taking opportunities. Was it not you that was in the back slapping people for a title shot because you couldn't compete in a match to get one? Wasn't that you? And wasn't it you, Fallon, and your bum ass homegirl Jasmine that it took all three of y'all to beat her? Wasn't that you? So why are we talking about walking in and stealing opportunities? Sis. That face is cracking. You might want to go back in the mirror and touch that shit up. But be careful. By the way you operating out here lying, your mirror might crack, bitch. Be careful. Okay? She said Blake is just that girl. I mean, considering that her wrestling name beforehand was Avery Taylor, there's not much to reach from basic. Ooh. Damn, you ain't have to call her former name, Aaliyah. Shit. That's fucked up. It is a basic name, but you ain't have to tell everybody that.
I mean, sometimes you gotta let bitch know.
Is that a cop? You see that flashing light?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a cop or not.
Not they jealous. Well, I mean, they are. And to be fair, they should be.
I have to your comment is
Them girls is gonna get worked. A Powerhouse and a Josie. Like, y'all in danger, girl. It's free information. You shut up, Malia. You was being real petty today. You was on your petty bettiness. And you need to calm your ass down. Because you ain't have to call out that lady name like that. That was rude. Now, they got to fighting because, you know, Jordan only take but so much talking. And as Jordan got ready to talk, JC decided she wanted to punch the girl in the face or attempt to. And, you know, Strongback ain't with that shit. So she started fighting them. It took all of them to beat up Jordan. Now, Jasmine's ass was the only smart one out the whole group. That hoe was like, I'm not trying to get punched in the face. This is my moneymaker. That bitch ran. She ran and slid out the ring and let Fallon and JC do the hard work. That win, none other than Blake Monroe came out there to even the odds, okay? She was like, y'all hoes is not finna come out here and just be whooping ass. And besides, I owe you a receipt, bitch. They was out there fighting. Now, Jordan and Blake got rid of them hoes out the ring, and Ava came out there, and for whatever reason, JC, Fallon, and Jasmine started hollering and screaming at Ava, and Ava was like, bitch, shut the fuck up and let me talk. Shut up, okay? Now, listen, since y'all like to get physical all the motherfucking time, this next week at Great American Bash, it's going to be Blake and Jordan versus two members of Fatal Attraction, Fallon and Jasmine. Good day. I don't want to have this conversation no more. When they found that out, they decided to go back in there and rush them, which I don't understand. I'm confused by the logic. Bitch, you just got your ass whooped. Like, what the fuck was you doing? She said, because what was Jasmine gonna do? Besides get her ass whooped? Nothing. Shit. That's why I said she the smartest one out the group, because Jasmine said, I don't want you to touch my body. I'm gonna get my ass the fuck up out of here. And I don't blame her for that. The fuck? They got their asses back in there and started fighting Blake and Jordan Grace, and they whooped their asses again and laid them out in the ring. So it's going to be Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe versus Fallon and Jasmine. And of course, you know, Big Nose ass is going to be in their corner waiting around trying to, you know, soften Jordan Grace up before Sunday. Okay, now listen. That was NXT. We done had a little fun. Now it's time to get into some serious stuff because I want y'all to see the stalker situation that Liv Morgan has been going through. Now I heard about this, but I didn't look into it, and I just didn't want to get the details, especially after what Sonya went through when it came to. She said the girl was just gonna do the splits and roll over, girl. She barely do splits. Especially after the shit Sonya went through with that stalker and the shit Asuka went through with the stalker. This situation with Liv Morgan it's gotten ugly. So they say the disturbing, this is ringside news, and I usually do not look at ringside news at all. But because they are reporting this, I want you guys to know what's going on. It says a situation involving a Canadian fan who showed up at Liv Morgan's Florida home with a pellet gun is far more disturbing than originally reported. New details from Going Ringside host Scott Johnson have shed light on the twisted mindset behind the incident, and it's only raising more questions about how WWE protects its stars. All right. As previously reported, 41-year-old Sean Chan from Scarborough, Ontario, traveled from Canada to Florida on May 26, 2025, claiming to U.S. Customs that he'd be staying at the WWE Performance Center. Instead, he made his way to Liv Morgan's private residence. Surveillance footage captured Chan at Morgan's property on May 31st around 5:20 p.m., walking around the yard, checking for spare keys, and trying to find access to the home. At one point, he armed himself with a 6-saucer MCX 177 air rifle found on the porch, capable of firing metal pellets at 600 feet per second. Oh my God. Chan reportedly sat on Morgan's porch for over 2 hours before leaving a handwritten note among her packages. At first glance, the note appeared bizarre but tame, saying, "I came here to pay just a friendly visit, nothing more. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know I was here." Oh, that's fucking creepy. But during his Going Ringside podcast, Scott Johnson provided more unsettling details from the federal charging documents, explaining how the investigation kicked off after Liv Morgan's mother discovered the note. Liv's mom described the note as disturbing. She advised the letter was made out to her daughter, although it mentioned several other wrestlers in the body. This prompted a review of the video surveillance from the location and the surrounding location. Johnson read directly from the charging documents, exposing the full content of Chan's unhinged message. "Liv, Gianni, it's me, Sean, the guy you hang out with on FF2 online, the one who called you Bubble, and also the one that called you all disrespected, exploited, and invaded my privacy on a daily basis all the way in Canada. And also the one that called you all..." What? "I came here to pay just a friendly visit, nothing more. Yet I'm the one who looks like a stalker thanks to all of you." What is he talking about? Johnson added more excerpts from that revealed Chan's paranoia and obsession with Morgan and others in WWE. You've been trying to contact me, or I should say reach out to me when I'm absent from that game. So who's the stalker, huh? I've never said anything or did anything bad for over 10 years, yet you dared hating on me for no reason. I came here to pay just a friendly visit, nothing more, yet I'm the one who looks like a stalker thanks to all of you. And you all think I'm going to have empathy, sympathy, and care about any of you anymore? I will start talking and do whatever I want despite all of your shush finger faces that you all make. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I was here. What the fuck is going on? Investigators believe Chan became fixated on Morgan after convincing himself they had a connection through an online game called FF2 Online. Morgan denied knowing him at all, reportedly telling authorities, "I have no idea who this man is." Chan was arrested on June 3rd, 2025 in Orange County, Florida. He remains in custody facing serious federal charges. As of now, he does not have legal representation. This whole situation shows how fast fan obsession can cross the line into dangerous territory. Liv Morgan got lucky this time that it's allowed, but it's a loud reminder that being famous comes with real risks, even when you're just trying to live your life at home. This is the man that went to her house? Ew, God. What do you think of this whole ordeal and with Liv and this crazy stalker? Oh,
It's horrible, obviously.
I forgot about Ethan Page, and rightfully so, because he irritates me. But I'll recap about Ethan Page. Look, Ethan Page and the Vanity Project was back there with Ricky
Excuse
Saints,
me.
and they essentially were giving Ricky all types of blues and teasing him for his throat and whatever Ethan Page was able to do. The way that they set this up is that he's going to decide how Ricky Saints can get the opportunity. Ricky decided to let him do it. He was like, "Fuck it, do whatever you want." So there's a gauntlet match with Vanity Project next week. If Ricky Saints can beat them, he'll get he'll get the shot at the North American Championship, but he gets to pick the stipulation for the match, and Ava agreed. So more than likely he will win against Vanity Project, and of course Ethan Page is going to try to stop it. So there you have it. The situation with Liv Morgan is very disturbing. Um, This man is facing federal charges, so they caught him in time. They didn't take that situation lightly. They took it seriously, which is good. As far as Liv Morgan is concerned, if I were her, I would hire private security. I'm sure when they're with WWE, they get security. They have private security there. They did it for Sonya. I will say one thing about Vince and everybody that was there during his time. When Sonya had that situation with the stalker, they were very, very concerned and protective. And he made sure that she had everything she needed to ensure she felt safe again. And when she was ready to come back to work, he let her come back. I don't think that WWE would let up on that either. I think that they would take this situation very seriously and protect Liv Morgan at all costs. She also is traveling with other WWE superstars like Dom, like Finn, and JD McDonough. And at the time, early on, it was Carlito. I'm sure she travels with other people, and she's got Raquel with her as well, so she's never alone. Um, it's unfortunate. It's sad, and but it is a part of the game when you start to become famous. Unfortunately, people will fixate on you, and it can be a creepy fixation. And people have parasocial relationships with people when they feel like they know them because they follow them, watch them, or they are able to engage with them maybe once or twice online. He's saying that he's been talking to her and some of her friends through FF2 online, and it just doesn't seem like Liv Morgan plays that type of video game at all. So I'm very confused about this his entire fixation. It just seems like he plays that game a lot, and he's just cross-referenced wrestling with it, and it's just odd. He
Somebody
obviously is
catfishing you.
like or he's being catfished. That's true. But he went so far as to
Yeah.
find this lady's address, you know, and it's just that's very, very creepy. I don't like it, and I am glad that they caught him in time. I'm glad they got him together because Jesus, I would be so uncomfortable.
Okay.
But I'm glad her mom was there to intercept that and not her. And I'm glad her mom wasn't hurt, and I'm glad her mom took it and was like, "Hey, y'all need to look at this because y'all not going to take my child out of here." And I totally understand.
Your
1,000%.
stars being attacked.
So,
Come get your girl.
right. Let's talk about Saudi, ladies and gentlemen. So we got the word today from Wrestling News Co. that the Saudi show is being extended to more than 2 shows. They're being extended to 3 next year. And the rumor is that the 3rd show is going to be Survivor Series. To keep the superstars from having to be overseas for Thanksgiving, they would move Survivor Series up so that they're not overseas for Thanksgiving and they can actually be home for Thanksgiving, which means so if Survivor Series next year is in Saudi, then they more than likely would have Survivor Series earlier in the month, which is going to be very weird. But them's the breaks. Now, they're going to take another show and put it in Saudi. And I find that to be a little bit I'll say it like this. I think it's unnecessary. I don't think that they should do this. And I know they're doing it because they get a lot of money in Saudi. A lot of people go. It's always a sold out show. But my biggest issue is the Saudi people are being fed every year. Twice a year they're over there, and they're over there for at least a week or 2 at a time. Now, me being American and living here in the States, I can go to a show or fly to one, or you know what I'm saying, drive to a show if it's close enough to my city and go see a wrestling show if I wanted to. The problem I have with this is that the Saudi shows have a contractual obligation for 2 shows every year, whereas the other shows over the other places in different markets do not have that. Even though they may get a one-off show in a year, they're not getting shows twice a year on a consistent basis like Saudi is. And then there are other places they could go. Like they haven't gone to Japan, not for an actual PLE. They haven't gone to Africa. They haven't done that. And they aren't even considering these places as viable markets. And I really think that they should. And I don't know. I just find this to be very greedy, and I'm not a big fan of it. What do y'all think? Let me see the comments. Let me see. What's FF2? Honestly, it's some type of online game, Kayla. I don't play it, so I don't know. But it's an online game for sure. That's all I can tell you.
Probably Final Fantasy.
I don't think it's Final Fantasy.
No.
It's the open world game. It's like an MMO.
Yeah, only Final Fantasy MMO is 14.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. He might be right, Jared. I typed it in, and that's what came up.
It said FF.
I might be right.
Don the Decoder.
Shut your ass up. Shut up.
Jesus, I can really do it all.
Like Japan shows would eat. And they can have a nice little, liaison with the Joshi girls. They can have stuff over there with New Japan. They can
You think that's not coming?
Shut up.
He's working on that as we speak.
Like you could have, I just feel like this is just not necessary. Saudi doesn't need 3 shows a year. I respectfully have to agree, and that's coming from a greedy ass American. Okay,
and to be honest, it's just
we are entitled. We have everything,
and it throws off everything that's going on because they only want to see certain shit.
Yeah, and then a lot of people don't watch the Saudi shows specifically for that reason. They don't watch it. And then they intentionally throw a storyline over there to make you watch it. And it's like, stop fucking messing with me.
You know you want to see it. No, I don't.
Right.
No, I don't.
Like
Take
I
that
want to
shit
see a
back.
pay-per-view in other countries like Italy, Spain, Cuba. No, they ain't going to Cuba. Uh-uh. Exactly. It throws off current storylines and they taking off house shows too. Yeah, they are. They still doing them. They just don't like they're very few and far in between. But it's like it's crazy. It's the best way to explain it. I want them to go to the motherland. I want them to go to Africa too, but they don't like us, apparently. Apparently they don't like us too much. Like, girl, you supposed to love me. You okay over there? You sure? You eat your food?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, sir. Did Junior eat? What did he eat?
He ate two of his
His pizzas?
yeah, his red bands. He wanted chicken strips, so I told him I'm going to eat something else.
Oh, he ain't gonna have none if he keep eating chicken
Yeah,
strips.
that's why I told him no. I
Ah,
feel like sit down there and find a chicken strips making goddamn buffalo sauce.
you ain't gotta make no buffalo sauce. He can just eat hot sauce. You been using my gochujang John to make his buffalo sauce?
Hell no, I'm using goddamn margarine and red hot.
Margarine and red hot is crazy.
Buffalo sauce and nothing but hot sauce and butter.
You give him a little more razzle dazzle than that. That's fucked up.
He is all right.
That's crazy.
I'd rather do it that way than him pour half the bottle of hot sauce on his plate trying to eat them chicken strips.
You are correct, sir. Two baddies out of there and put some WWE up in there. Okay with you. Anyways, let's talk about evolution because
Oh,
evolution, evolution. She is getting booked as we speak, honey. They already almost 5 matches up on Evolution. We talked about it yesterday on Z Live for Down for the Count, but I want to talk about it over here, which wall, okay? So Evolution is scheduled for July 13th. That Sunday. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Now, we gotta pay that Peacock. The Peacock gotta be paid because it didn't charge. You know what I'm talking?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Evolution has 4 matches on the card currently right now. We have the Battle Royal, which if you win the Battle Royal, you will be able to challenge for a title shot at Clash at the Castle. Okay. So the Battle Royal is important. Okay. The Battle Royal gives you an incentive. It gives you something to win, something to look forward to. The winner of the Battle Royal gets a championship match at Clash in Paris. Sorry. So that's going to be interesting. The very first match booked for this card was Jordan Grace versus JC Jane. Jordan Grace is going to be pulling double duty this weekend because she is also going to be facing off against Fatal Influence at Great American Bash. So she's going to be working, and so is Blake Monroe. She's probably going to have her first match. I would hope that she would have her first match next week rather than her let that be her first match, but that's what they're going to do and let them do it. But Fatal Influence is facing off against Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe on Saturday at NXT's Great American Bash. This starts at 3 p.m. Okay, so this is earlier in the day. They're going to have Great American Bash, and then you're going to go right into Saturday night's main event. Okay, it's going to be a long fucking weekend.
Wait, Great American Bash is not that Tuesday?
No, Great American Bash is on the weekend.
Oh, shit.
It's the same
It's
day
that
as Saturday
Saturday.
night main event.
Fucking hell.
That's why I was like, they said a 2-day deal. But
This
I was
is.
like, I'm not sitting there all goddamn day for this shit.
I wish they would have made this a TVPLE. It would have made more sense to me. for it to be a TV special because it would have aired on Tuesday. But probably fucking CW network probably got something going on.
Probably.
So
July? I don't know.
The WNBA game or something.
yeah,
Let me see something.
Great American Bash is gonna be in Atlanta and it's gonna be at 3 p.m. They probably gonna use the same venue that WWE is gonna use for Saturday night main event. They're going on at 3 p.m. though, ladies and gentlemen. 3 p.m. Do not forget because you will miss it if you don't. Some of y'all did that Monday with Monday Night Raw, and I told y'all bald-headed asses that they was coming on at 6 p.m. I told y'all. People don't be listening. Now, shit.
Because I was there, I would see that.
They also have on Sunday for Evolution, July 13th. This comes on at 7. Listen to me. It comes on at 7 for Evolution. The tag team titles are in play. 3 more teams will compete against the new tag team of Roxanne and Raquel for the tag team titles. Okay. They probably gonna put Nikki and Brie Bella in there if they don't put Natalya and Maxine, B-Fab and Michin, and I don't know. It's either gonna be Soul and Zarya or Izzy and Tatum from NXT. Because right now they're the only tag teams there. Then we have one of the big matches, probably one of the marquee matches of the night. You've got Io Sky facing off against Rhea Bloody Ripley. Okay. And this is for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. So, what other matches do you think they should book for Evolution? We have 4 matches currently with Bayley, Lyra, and Becky's match coming down the pike. Probably will be announced next Monday, seeing as how Becky wasn't there yesterday or Monday. That match will probably be announced for Evolution on Monday, or they might hold off and put it on the card for SummerSlam. It depends, okay? So holding a slot for Becky's belt on the card, what other matches do you think should be booked for Evolution?
Mm.
4 days before my birthday was so important. Oh, Aaliyah's birthday, huh? Aaliyah was born on July 16th. You made sure to sneak that in there, didn't you? You want everybody to know.
So what?
I'm just
kidding.
Charlotte and Alexa, I seen on Instagram as a spoiler. No, why you tell me that?
I seen something else, but I'm not gonna say it.
Don't tell me nothing. I know Practice SmackDown was pre-recorded. I understand that, but please,
She don't like spoilers, y'all.
don't tell me anything because I will not react to it right when I do my commentary because I'm gonna already know. And don't make me act. I don't like acting.
She's not an actor. She's an actress.
I'm not an actor. I'm not an actor. Don't tell me. It ain't your fault, Eli. You was just being informative, and I appreciate you, baby, for that. I do, but damn. God damn. I thought, yeah, okay. To be fair, I did foreshadow it last week when they was back there talking, and she told her we ain't got to be friends, but we can just, have each other's back on occasion. And then Charlotte dropped her little sunglasses down. I was like, okay, you two bitches is conniving to be a tag team. Okay, cool. Gotta give Charlotte something else to do. She ain't never been tag team champion, no way.
She has.
When was Charlotte tag team champion?
With Oscar.
What?
She came back that first time.
Where was I? Where was I?
Thunderdome, babe. TLC. Not with the fucking fireworks. Y'all have lost your man. Oh my god. They
No,
work.
yeah, they did.
TLC. I think it was 2020.
Bitch, they were.
Oh my god. I'm about to get mad.
No, I don't. I do not remember that at all. And Don had it down to the motherfucking pay-per-view. It was TLC.
Because I felt it was so goddamn weird.
It's a fucking fever dream. I don't remember none of that shit.
I only remember because it was so weird. I said, why are we doing this?
I don't remember that at all. I don't know why I don't remember that, but I do not remember that.
That was the setup for Lacey and Peyton and all that other weird shit that went down.
Ugh.
That didn't happen, by the way.
Kyra, is you listening? Is you listening?
No.
No. Are you caught up to speed? Is you live, whore?
I just want to be able to watch it in peace.
Ridiculous.
You saw it too? I haven't seen anything, thank God.
It popped up on my threads. I hope it don't do the same for you.
I don't go on threads on purpose. Because
it popped up on
that.
like the middle of my timeline on Instagram. I said, "What is this?" I said, "Ugh."
I was during COVID. It's a vivid memory. I do not remember that shit at all.
She replaced Lana. Yes, she did.
What?
It's supposed to be Lana and Charlotte or something.
What is happening? Why do I feel like that's not real? I feel like that's not real.
Because that was that time Nia took out Lana, and Lana still didn't have. This was before Lana had got up with Naomi.
It was a weird time to be alive. I actually like the Thunderdome because of weird shit like that, because that would have never happened under normal circumstances.
Yeah, Thunderdome was lit.
I love that. I loved it, but I just wish they would have executed a lot of the shit that they was trying to do. I wish they would have executed it better. And to be honest, Seth's persona as a real villain really got built, like a true nasty villain got built in that Thunderdome because he was doing some fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing some fucked up shit.
That shit they pulled with Oscar, that was gold.
Oh,
so now she put that red shirt on, and not y'all ran with it. They said, yeah, she the champion because the referee counted. Bailey? That bitch ain't ref the day of her life. What?
Never.
What is going on? It's okay. That's why her wig split.
Y'all remember when Lana was getting put through them tables and I did a table counter and didn't the motherfucking hoes put up one?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I know the fuck y'all did not.
Tiffany, they are watching you, honey. You want to know how I know?
Did you do that?
You want to know how I know? Because they saying all your sayings.
They was still on all of your shit.
They paid me a dime. They don't
it
give
mostly
me no
be
attention.
Corey.
But
they be stealing your shit.
His eyebrow having ass better not be watching my shit.
What's his name too?
Fucking dirtbag.
Wade be stealing some shit too. I heard that before.
Lacey was supposed to win the title, but she went off and got pregnant. And then left and started doing OnlyFans.
What?
Am I lying?
No.
Oh shit.
Sure did.
Thank
Start
God,
tweeting out that weirdo shit, that the anti-vaxxer bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, Lacey, I was rooting for your bitch ass.
I thought she was playing.
Then you had to get weird on us.
I said, oh, she dead ass.
Right.
This ain't a character. She for real. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But not really, because you suck.
I like Lacey, though.
By now, she probably got released anyway.
You ain't lying. Because I don't think Triple H was a big fan of hers.
We see why.
Jared,
It
just
shouldn't
go
got
take a
boosted
shower real
anyway.
quick.
That's the problem.
He gonna try to wake me up out of my sleep to bring groceries.
Mommy don't have that many groceries. And if they need help, Tay-Tay's awake.
I feel like she had the character, but she didn't have the time to work on it for real.
Yeah. I liked her Southern Belle character.
He shouldn't have pulled her from NXT. She was really
Nope,
just
she
getting
should have stayed
started.
down
Yeah,
there.
they did pull it from
I feel like if she had stayed
just a little bit longer,
she could have been NXT champion if given time.
Yeah.
And it would have really worked out in Lacey Evans' favor. But they pulled her up too early because Vince was obsessed with his blonde child. That's another conversation for another day, bitch.
Yeah. That's deep rooted trauma.
You ain't lying. But
shout out
Evolution
to Netflix.
looks like the card looked like it's shaping up. Me and Alexis and Nicole talked about it yesterday, and they felt like they should add like 2 more matches to the card to round it out. Respectfully, I agree. I think 4 matches with the way that the card is set up now, there's nothing that has any substance to it. There ain't no true rivalry on here. Even with EO and Rhea, they too respectful of each other to be nasty towards each other. If they had a
That's
hell
what I was
off,
saying. I was like, somebody gonna have to have
gotta
a
be fighting.
return, but
They
I
gotta be
don't
beefing.
see it.
Ain't no beef on the card yet.
But then I was like, so who gonna pop up? Somebody gotta pop up and do something.
Somebody got to.
Because y'all not gonna get the job done by y'all. So
Right. Right. So personally, I think all the mid card titles should be on this card. But if they do, and like both mid cards on there, let Julia wrestle on there. Give her a good rivalry or whatever. She ain't got nothing going. So go back to Zelina Vega and let them fight it out. They had a decent match on SmackDown. I actually really liked their match.
Let the men see what it feel like. Put Braun Breaker and Carmelo, put them on the card. Give them 10 minutes, including their entrance.
Not Nikki Bella's ass. Well, yeah, she probably gonna pop up. That's what the calling them said. They wanted Naomi versus Jade one more time. I mean,
we finna see it.
yeah, because if Naomi could get this title from Tiffany Stratton before SummerSlam, that's how I would do it. That's how I would do it.
That way you still get that match.
Yep, and I would see. I would have it play out different. Everybody wants.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I would. I would have Naomi heading into SummerSlam with that title. She would go up against Jay for the title. I would not let Jay get it at SummerSlam.
No.
I would let Naomi
she get it at she get that shit at Elimination Chamber.
Paris. Or you know what? I'm not mad at that. Because Naomi
because that's when she popped back up.
Both of her title runs that she had were not lengthy
could be like
enough.
She hated Elimination Chamber.
Right. They weren't lengthy enough for me, but I'm okay if she gets to keep it past SummerSlam.
Let's see. If they ain't got a date booked yet.
Bring Lay Cool back too. Why?
For what? Okay, well,
because you know why? Your homegirl is over there on LFG still milking her raggedy ass up. You know what?
No, let's clock that T. Because why the fuck is y'all everywhere together?
I don't understand why they're both on the show. What happened to Mickey? Mickey was a good judge. I mean, she had some moments where she was saying some questionable shit, but she old, so she don't know no better. But
and it's like, I want to address the Booker T because I get it. One, he ain't had to crash out like that, but I do understand why.
No, because fuck her.
Both of y'all is there.
Y'all tag team.
I was rooting for him, and then you gonna take him. And like I can do something about it. And then you sitting here with your husband, so it really ain't no back and forth about it.
Nope, and you smug about it. You smug about it, but I'm like, that's
Oh,
how
it's
that
the
whole was
game.
back
Oh, it's
in the
the
day.
game.
I don't know why y'all surprised. I saw people online like Michelle McCool ain't shit. She ain't never been shit. I don't know why y'all.
That's how she was politicking.
That's
Oh,
how
it's
she
just the
was.
business.
That's how she was.
That's why bitches
Okay,
want to
not
beat
too much
her
on
ass up.
Michelle McCool. Nigga, I will, but you don't.
No, don't get me wrong, because as a kayfabe, I love her down.
You don't know how much I can't stand that bitch. And because you're
Kayfabe,
young,
that's
you
my
don't know what
girl.
she did. And why this division is so stifled now is because of her.
That's what that girl said.
It's
I'm
her
Maria goes to
fault.
jail. You don't
That's
know
the
what he
reason
did
why
to me.
Awesome Kong's ass didn't get to have an opportunity. So I'm saying, fuck, I won't. Fuck that bitch. Shit. You crazy? Junior, go down there and help Nana and them. They pulling in the driveway. Tell Nana Uncle Jay is in the bathroom. He's in the shower. June. I don't hear you moving, boy. Put your switch down and go down there and help your grandparents. Tell Nana that Uncle Jay is in the bathroom. Go put your slides on and go on downstairs.
A promo dropped. Hold on.
Nah, but she keeps him her eyes on him, so she keeps the spot. We told y'all. I mean, girl, I know what she did, but kayfabe wise, I liked her. I don't give a fuck. Ha. Who you calling the inmate? Who you calling the inmate? I know you ain't calling my husband no inmate. Oh, that's where we at. You know what? No, I cannot. Cause he in the shower. So Tay coming down there to help you. And I'm not telling him to come out to help you.
Period.
Octavius is in Gerard is in the shower. Chris can move the car. He can come get the key. Since my husband, the inmate, he is in shower. He's having shower time right now.
Not inmate.
And then he has to go to bed because it's lights out.
Kayfabe.
Check that, Norval.
Don't be taking the words out of my mouth, Hiram.
And I'm hanging up. I don't want to talk to you no more, goddammit. Shit.
Is that your flip phone?
No. My phone is a flip phone. I have the Flip Z4 from Samsung.
She got a flip phone for 2006, y'all. Slant that bitch shut. Click.
Roll off the red carpet. I don't want her old ass in there either. That was the problem with the first evolution.
Who?
So, and I like
Michelle.
Mickey James because she was cooler and actually had a personality. I like Mickey James too. I just love the flawless gimmick. She wasn't flawless. She was a fucking bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell that bitch to her face. Oh, leather-faced asshole.
It was a good time. Some people, now don't get me wrong, I was not with the Smelly Kelly. Back up off my homegirl like that, because what the fuck? But the Rosa situation. It's still like cool. Yeah, Rosa, never. When's the last time you won a match?
We had to do the piggy situation because that's what we were told. We didn't want to. I was like, I don't believe you. I need your key for Uncle Jay's car. Go up there.
When's the last time you won a match? When's the last time you had a match? Considering it was Rosa, it was accurate. Cause girl, what was
all
you
of
doing?
her is the flaw. You're being oblivious, and that's okay.
Okay, now Lynn, now you talking crazy. Relax.
And that's what sometimes you gotta do when you flawless. You know what? I'm gonna say something, and this is no shade, but every time I talk to one of the guys and the girls, y'all are infatuated with Lay Cool, and I know why, because y'all some shady ass queens and kings. Y'all are some shady bitches, and shady bitches recognize other shady bitches.
Yeah.
That is the reason why y'all are so infatuated with them, because y'all see a lot of yourselves in them, and that is not okay.
I was very uncomfortable with the Piggy Jane situation because I said she's not even fucking fat.
She's not fat. She's not fat.
The bitch is thick for sure.
She's
But
not
the bitch
fat.
ain't fat. Where is she fat at?
I didn't see
So
no fat.
she got a little hip poking out her jeans.
I was like,
So
Michelle,
what?
your ass could pass through the eye of a needle. You need to shut the fuck up.
I said, Layla, you about the same size as Mickey.
And Layla, I'll fling your little ass across the damn street. Shit. All I gotta do is flick you, bitch. The fuck? I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Ugh.
Didn't
You know why I like Maurice as a villain, though?
They call Eve Steve.
I like Maurice because while Maurice was
She
mean,
didn't fuck with nobody.
she didn't do what Lay Cool did. They was mean girls to the max. Maurice was petty. Maurice would say some shit in French and would smile in your face like she was complimenting you all up the wazoo.
I bet
And
she's
would be
probably hot
tearing
dog
your ass
girl,
up. It was clever. It was clever, and I liked it. And I was like, you know what? That's a cold bitch right there. I don't like
And-
her ass and her raggedy ass weave. That
and that's
was
another
a cold
thing.
bitch.
Because she came in and the old girl got mad talking about, oh, she gonna take the spot. Because she saw she was a foreign baddie. Little did she know this bitch was scared to even be there.
You are shady, Hiram. You are. That's why you like Lay Cool. Because you're shady.
But I always fucking Maurice over Michelle. Period. Because
Right,
pretty
like
bitches is always up. When you're pretty,
fat,
you ain't really gotta do too much.
What was I? DJ Khaled? Shit. Let me tell you something. Dave Chappelle got DJ Khaled's ass all the way together.
What'd he say?
Dave Chappelle said, he said it is disrespectful, but I'm gonna get Dave Chappelle ass together too. But he said it's disrespectful that DJ Khaled has not said nothing about Palestine, and he himself is Palestinian. And he said that motherfucker is fat, and I ain't never seen a fat ass Palestinian before. And I was like, well. He live in the land of wealth and opportunity. Like, he gonna be fat because, I mean, he can eat shit. Shit.
He everything but one thing. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. But Dave Chappelle, you got a lot of motherfucking nerve because your ass was here in Ohio voting against black folks being able to get affordable housing, talking about it was gonna bring the value of your house down. So you need to shut the fuck up. Shit. And your raggedy ass mouth
crazy.
looking like a goddamn crackhead all the time. All the
fucking
time.
Azalea Banks and shit.
Okay? You're a
Thinking
nasty motherfucker. You're out
fucking
here
Annette.
fucking Azalea Banks. For shame.
You didn't get an NDA. Bitch, sign this.
Ain't she narked on your ass? And
you know she talks to you. Maybe you don't know she talks to you.
For shame. Ain't nobody shamed him for that shit yet. Shame.
Shame.
He said, Dave Chappelle said verbatim, he said, DJ Khaled, let me tell you something. For a Palestinian, this man is awfully quiet right now. And as a Palestinian, how could you be quiet? And why are you so fat? People are starving. He's the only fat Palestinian on earth right now. Ain't no fat nigga gonna tell me what he ain't eating. I wouldn't.
Okay.
He said there's no excuse. You're actually a Palestinian. DJ Khaled's cousins, Fally discussed cutting tie with Khaled over his continued silence. He said he doesn't have no excuse. He is a Palestinian man. Well, that's y'all homeboy. I don't give a fuck about DJ Khaled. Y'all let that nigga in the culture. Y'all let that nigga act like he could say whatever he wants to say and do whatever he wants to do. Now y'all want to get on his ass because he don't want to represent for his people. What the fuck did you think he was gonna do?
Ben dropped his ass off when he started putting out all that music.
Okay,
That's getting ridiculous. You're doing
it
too
was
much.
17 albums at one time. We were like, damn, didn't he just put out one? DJ Khaled put out some good music sometimes, but the rest of it be garbage. It just be a lot. It be a lot going on.
Overdoing it.
It be a lot going on.
Oversaturating your catalog for what?
And it's too much. And then he always have his son on the cover of every fucking album with lines and rose petals and fucking. It just looked like.
Here it is. This was seemed like it's too long. It was 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013.
No. And then he don't be the one. And this the thing. He's a producer selling a compilation album of songs from other artists singing them that he produced, but it's his album.
Now and then this is where it get crazy. It was 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2021, 2022.
Dave Chappelle crazy as hell for that. Cause he got a lot of fucking nerves. You got a lot of fucking nerve, you ugly motherfucker. Cause how you gonna call him out on Palestine, but you doing some dirty ass shit over here? Cause you got a different tax bracket. You want to sit up in fucking town hall meetings and tell these motherfucking people, well, I'm voting against this affordable housing because it's gonna bring my house value down. Bitch, move. The fuck? I ain't heard your bullhead ass from Ohio. Shit. I don't know what it is about y'all celebrities, but when y'all come and move to Ohio, y'all bring y'all narcissism and y'all crazy ass Republican rhetoric with you. And it's enough here, bitch. We got plenty. Keep your ass at home. The fuck? Yes, DJ Khaled is Palestinian. Yes. Like, life gotta be low to fuck Dave Chappelle. I don't know. His wife fucked him and made kids, and a whole bunch of other bitches fucked him too. He funny. Funny niggas get ass. They do. You could be ugly, but if you're funny and you're witty and you're smart and you can hold a conversation with a person, sometimes that override looks. And in Dave Chappelle case, yeah, it did. Yeah, because he's not attractive. He's not. But he's funny.
Funny after a fucking few shots. You're fine as hell. You might as well be Denzel.
Nigga, wow. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to put a bag over your head. Sorry. Give me a bag. You need a bag. You need a bag. Cause
giggle he write me out my underwear.
That motherfucking teeth situation, absolutely not.
Yeah,
and no kissing. No shit.
No kissing. You ain't even gotta eat it. It's already ready.
No, I'll do it myself.
It's already ready. I'm already lit. Let's get to
it. Yeah. Go get the lube, bitch. I don't even have time. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up.
No, because you ain't know what you're doing. I feel like you're gonna scrape me.
Is this right? No. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to do it.
Get on your back. What?
What the fuck is he doing?
I don't like that. That's uncomfortable for me.
That's crazy.
Oh, my back is wild.
Actually, quick question: what the fuck is he DJing? I mean, DJ Khaled. If you're very young, so a lot of the producers had names. So you got like DJ Quick. You got. They called themselves DJs, but back in the day,
yeah,
the guys that called themselves DJs actually did DJ.
Now let's take a look back a little bit further. They used to be called MCs.
Lil Wayne
The
started the
master of
whole
ceremony.
little craze. That's why all these little yachties, fucking little Uzi Verts and little niggas. That's why all these little niggas is running around here. It's his fault. He birthed these motherfuckers.
Blame Lil Kim.
I blame him.
I blame both of them.
I'm gonna need 7 shots of Fireball to think that nigga is Denzel. Fireball? What the fuck?
What are you, 42?
Jesus.
What the hell is going on here?
Nigga.
Let me get the Fireball. Are you okay? College already that hard. It's only your first year.
Before you go to bed. Please. Fireball is crazy. Crazy.
Drinking no hot shit.
She said, man, I'm high as fuck right now. Yeah. Yeah,
Congratulations.
That's what you get for being mad. That's what you get for being mad about them damn gummies. And they kicked in.
You put them under your tongue next time they go a little bit faster.
Oh my God. Y'all are some addicts.
Addicts is crazy. I'm not an addict.
But like, I'm not an addict. No.
I'm not a fucking addict. I'm all right. I can control it.
College is that hard. That's crazy. Fireball is fucking nuts.
I hope I get paid tomorrow.
And you smoked?
Nicole, ooh, girl, you lit.
Go to bed, Nicole. Go to bed because you finna say some crazy ass shit.
You got you something to eat?
She is about to say
don't go to bed hungry.
Shit. Don't order no damn Taco Bell and don't take your ass to McDonald's and get no Sprite.
Get no fucking Sprite.
Last time we down there had to send the ambulance to her house.
What time is it? 10?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say get you some Subway, but
she
I don't know. Subway's 24 hours around now.
That's crazy.
Hey, don't nothing hit like a Subway sandwich. I'll be getting extra mayo on there.
My advisor in math professor had me fucked up this semester. Not messed up enough to drink no damn Fireball. Y'all gotta be some more sophisticated. Y'all just drink anything.
I'm sick as hell. Like what?
They sell Fireball in Walmart.
Why couldn't you be like a regular person, like 18?
I don't like that cinnamon liquor. It's nasty. Did you get your rum? Y'all got your rum?
Or like some Malibu? Like what happened to the starter
it's only
drink?
Coconut.
Capriccio.
What brand you get, Bacardi?
Taylor Port.
Why are you so mad about it?
Stella Rose wine.
I was trying to find that pineapple rum that you had. You remember?
Who, me?
No, I'm telling Daddy.
I'm
telling Gerard. Hold on, Don. I'm telling Gerard what the fuck they said. When you was in the shower, Chris said you was an inmate and I was your warden. He gonna say, so can the inmate come downstairs and help with the groceries? And I said, hell no. I said the inmate is at shower time and then it's lights out. Since you an inmate. And I'm gonna say it again. Since y'all fucking with me. Get out, Norval. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. Go on downstairs. Don't eat nothing. Don't touch nothing. It's lights out for your thick ass too. Get your thick ass out of here. Chris. CJ coming. This nigga fine. You nasty bastard. That's nasty. Chris, is your son coming or not?
joining the Air Force. Ooh.
Who's on the Air Force?
Man. That's
why you think I'm on the Air Force? If it's for that boy, I'm coming down there and I'm gonna slap the shit out you.
No, it's for more boys.
Fair. But wait a minute. We are in Trump's America. You might want to rethink that. Because let me be very clear. Right now, while Congress, the president, in terms of the executive branch, and the judicial branch is held hostage by the Republicans, you need to be very careful about how you move out here in these streets. And while I will always encourage people to join the military because it is a ride for you to get out of here and go wherever you need to go, there are a few restrictions and a few things that I would strongly advise against. Because you are openly gay and living your life how you see fit, which you should, you are not protected going into the military. You will be exploited, you will be targeted because you are gay. And because the government has rolled back protections for trans people and LGBTQIA plus people in the military, they are literally making people leave the military. There's a trans sergeant that just got kicked out of the military. She had to leave today. Today was her last day. She couldn't even leave in uniform.
Dishonorably discharged.
All because she was trans. It had nothing to do with her work ethic or nothing. Honestly, she got an honorable discharge. It wasn't dishonorable.
Thank God.
But they forced her out.
That's unfortunate.
Hiram, out as much as I would love for you to go,
It's just a difficult time right now.
You would have to hide and you would have to pretend. And I'm sorry, but it's 2025. And nobody should have to do that to be able to live their life. You just shouldn't. Now, one thing I will tell you to do is in this day and age, you got strength in numbers, okay? Now, take your cues from the Jewish people. They have their own communities. In those communities, people own the grocery stores in them communities. They only shop with people that have businesses that are like-minded and have their same viewpoints and religion. They only go outside that community when they have to. And that's the same thing I'll advise for you. Here in Cleveland, there are a few LGBTQIA spots in living areas, and they are some of the nicest places in the city. Honestly. They're beautifully crafted places. They are well kept. The places are nice. The people who live in those areas are nice. Now, it is some white, conservative gay people that live in these areas, but them liberal gays is pushing them asses out of there so they can go live amongst their people and be oppressed. Because they don't like their gay asses either. They don't like the fact that they're gay and conservative, but they pretending to. The only thing I'm gonna tell you to do is don't do that. Don't go into the military right now. Right now, you don't have no protection. You have no backing right now. It's not smart. You're gonna have to find another way. The military is not the right way. And two, the other issue I have is not just them being able to seek you out and kick you out. It is because you're gay, and there's a lot of right-wing people that join the military because they don't truly vet people coming into the military. You also will be a target amongst your fellow soldiers, and they will attack you because you're gay, and you will not be protected. They will protect the person who attacked you. Don't do it. She said she got fruit and yogurt, and she made her a Scooby sandwich earlier, girl.
Period.
I'm gonna tell you something. I had AJ go to the store for me today. I got me some ciabatta bread. I had some onions cut up. I had some ham and some lettuce and mayonnaise. I was in here tearing some shit up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got these new Doritos. The blazing buffalo Doritos hit right where they need to hit with that spice. I was in here praising God. I was having a good time. Okay? It was delicious. Delicious. Ain't nothing like a good sandwich. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing like it. Yes, they sell it at Walmart. I didn't know they sold Fireball at Walmart. That's a clear sign.
Subway selling tomorrow then.
That's nasty. You never had Fireball, Kayla? Don't worry about it. You ain't missing it.
Literally.
It's nasty.
Alcohol is already something, which I'm getting scared because some of this alcohol is starting to taste like water, y'all. Not playing.
Maybe you should stop drinking it. Stop drinking.
But I don't be drinking it like crazy. Like if I have like
matter.
1738, a shot of it feel like nothing Terramana, that shot of it feels like nothing.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know, girl. I just feel like it's
God.
just invincible shit.
You need to let it go. Invincible my ass.
They be like, take a shot of this. I'm like, not a problem, bitch.
I
If
cannot.
you don't feel it, But I don't start feeling the shots until I'm like about 4 or 5 in anyway.
I don't know why that was my first thought. I can't tell you. The reason why I'm thinking about joining is because of the benefits. The way it can set me up for life, and I can still proceed my profession. And the talk I had with my grandpa, I'm not telling you to write it off completely. I'm telling you to wait. I'm telling you to wait.
All that.
You got to wait until we vote, because next year we are voting for Congress members to change over this Congress so we can get the protections back that we rightfully deserve. Because right now they are 3/4 of the way finished with Project 2025. And now they are talking about doing a fucking Constitution Amendment convention to amend the Constitution, to rewrite it. The Constitution ain't been rewrote, or it hasn't been touched in years.
1788, I think.
Okay, since they've added these amendments that actually provided people with protections, and they're talking about rewriting it.
Let's see.
And it's only going to get worse from here on out. I'm not saying you can't go into the military. You most definitely can. But if you go into the military now, it's going to be very difficult for you. And you're going to hate it. You're going to hate it because you're not going to be able to live in your truth the way you should. I'm not saying you can't be who you are for your pride, because you can. But given the environment that you'll be putting yourself in, you need to really think about it first.
It's 1992.
And just wait. You are very young. You have until you are 35 to join the military. You have time. Don't worry about it. But right now, hell no. Don't do it. It's a trap. Until they impeach this motherfucker and get JD Vance's eyeliner wearing ass the fuck up out of there. Oh, couch fucking ass bitch. You gotta wait. Because these motherfuckers are crazy.
Literally.
I know, but it's either now or I wait until I get out of college. You ain't gotta wait till you get out of college. Just wait. Just wait. Okay? You hard-headed than a motherfucker. It's worse than talking to Rico. And I love Rico to death, but Rico hard-headed too.
All right, I just shut up and listen.
You're hard-headed. That don't mean nothing. Naval branches dock everywhere. Yeah, Go ahead. Do what the fuck you want to do. I be trying to tell y'all. Don't nobody be listening.
That's why I shut my fat ass up.
Jesus.
Oh, shit. Yelling all day. You think I want to repeat myself to you?
Oh, I shut my fat ass up. Okay, so let's move on. Listen, did y'all know Roman Reigns just had a baby?
Get off of her. Leave her alone.
They announced it, they put it, and somebody sent it to me, and I sent it out to everybody else. I think it was Tears who sent it to me. But
What's
Roman Reigns, they say,
What's this, number 5?
6. This is number 6.
Jesus.
He's getting right up there with Rikishi, honey. Y'all know the Samoans like having a lot of babies. That Plo lady's coochie is toe up.
Child, the canals a slide. I don't think no shade, but Jesus Christ, lady.
That's probably why his ass been gone so long, waiting for the birth of that baby.
Okay.
What
I'm not talking about no money right now, bitch.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay, so I'm not mad at it. This is how I see it. Roman is having babies with his wife. He's not like Nick Cannon just spreading his seed everywhere like a fucking weirdo and spewing weird ass rhetoric while doing it.
This is pure breeds.
Yeah, like he's having a family with his wife, and he's a man of means, so the children can be taken care of, well taken care of. They ain't gonna want for nothing. Roman is rich beyond belief, and he's gonna make even more money when he goes into Hollywood because he's got the look of an action hero. So he's gonna be making a lot of money, and his wife actually does work. She has a job, so they're fine. I think it's fine as long as she's happy and he's happy. That's all that matters to me. So congratulations to you, Tribal Chief. You are continuing to add to your tribe because you sure enough got a tribe. Okay.
Okay. The head of your table.
Hey, get your. How you doing? My grandfather told me the cutoff was 25, but I'm listening. It's just I'm thinking about it, and with all of today's information,
How old is your granddaddy?
wait a little longer.
The cutoff ain't been 25, and I don't know how long.
The cutoff is 35 for the military.
They about to push the shit to 50. Hard headed ass niggas out
Especially
here.
if they have to do
Get they
that
ass
draft.
in there.
Some of y'all niggas might be going in.
Okay, you might want to wait. You might be going anyway.
They'll be like, we have no age limit. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, not
Thank
me
you,
though.
algebra.
Y'all have fun.
I
I'll be here holding down the fort teaching the kids.
told him it was 35.
Cutoff is 35. Cutoff is 35. The only way you can go in older than 35 if the draft is implemented, unless you've been recently discharged from the military.
She was pregnant again, Nicole.
Yes, Nicole. She had
She
another
just
baby.
had that baby yesterday.
Yep. Galena can't get up, child. Every time he goes home for like an extended period of time, she gets pregnant. I would imagine.
I mean, I understand
Roman
why.
Reigns' wife.
What the hell we having diet sex for?
I think she got pregnant sometime last year when
Shoot
he had
that club up.
He had that little break before he came back. I think that's when she got pregnant.
How much money this man got?
Not get off with her. That's what John said.
Nah,
everybody
baby, get on me.
6,
Yeah.
2 sets of twins. They got 2 sets of twins.
Yeah.
Y'all know what she be doing to that man?
Diet sex is crazy. 2
She
sets
be
of twins. Well,
reaching that point,
probably
she
had
be
a
stroking the
C-section.
back of his head and his neck. That's what she be doing.
She probably had a C-section. So
She want them kids.
She probably do vegan.
Trust and believe.
Get out my face, Jared.
Vegan, Roman get sick and have some vegan.
Get out of my face.
Drinking all the real feeling of the original, just
She done had the baby, Nicole. She is no longer with child. He said, "Oh my God, get off that lady." I don't know, y'all. Maybe she was on him.
Yeah, I said it's something she doing to that man. She's stroking something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Get off of him.
Because he got 2 sons currently in the Air Force. The cutoff is 35, dear. You have to remember, I am a military brat. My father was in the Army. My mother was in the Army. I have 2 sisters currently in the Army. My brother was in the Army. I'm also an Air Force wife, a former Air Force wife. My husband was in the Air Force. The cutoff is 35. You have time. It's not the end of the world. Even if you go in while you're in college, you can still partake in them doing your college. You can still do that. You can leave college now, withdraw if you wanted to, and go in the military and go back into college. They have a program where you can get your college taken care of. This is true. But you don't have to do it right now, is what I'm saying.
You literally have until you're 35. But also, no tea, no shade.
2 sets of twins back to back. Jesus.
As you get older, you are going to learn and realize that these older people are just older people.
Yes.
I'm not even lying to you. These older people are just older people.
I mean, we all
they do not be knowing everything.
With the one up, nigga. I ain't trying to imagine shit because that ain't none of my business.
Oh,
Speaking of older people, no lady got fired, y'all.
Shut your ass up. It's like she's a fertility deity. No, nigga. It sounds like he the deity, baby.
he is the deity.
He's the
Okay?
deity or the
She
demon,
has,
whichever one you
he
want to
is
look
the
at it as.
haram, okay? Trust
Right?
and believe.
Get your say he really go in no shield, babes.
Okay?
No shield.
Fuck a shield, no team members.
No armor.
You by myself.
No nothing. Just bullet butt raw.
The head in the table.
Okay.
He put her ass through the table. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Thank you for your service.
There's some people I would like to
thank
see.
you,
I
Caleb.
wouldn't want to see him because I just know it's just
The moment he comes in the door,
damaging.
talking about babe. It was like,
Look at
nigga,
this.
what?
I'm not looking at shit.
What do you
Go
want?
take a cold shower.
And your knees are not like Megan's. Megan gonna find out her knees ain't that good either. She better keep some WD-40 for them hoes because they gonna start cracking in a minute.
The way she do Pilates.
I don't give a fuck. That joint get the cracking because she out here twerking on her knees every 15 seconds. Ooh, can we talk about Ironheart? I'll get to Ironheart in a minute. He need a vasectomy, girl. You know the Samoans like he ain't getting no vasectomy. Them Samoan men are gonna keep having babies until their wives can't get them no more babies. He said no egg goes unfertilized, child.
Clearly.
That's his business. Now when she decide to go get her tubes tied, then maybe they'll stop having kids. But it don't seem to bother them, so it don't bother me, child. Any whoosies? What else we need to talk about? We got Roman having a baby. Okay, so yesterday we talked about Street Fighter. And you don't need no damn Samoan. You take your hot ass in the bathroom and go take a shower.
Who said that?
Hiram, you're nasty.
You need to love yourself first. That's what you need to do.
Fair enough. Okay. So yesterday we was talking about Street Fighter, and you know that Roman Reigns is going to be playing Akuma in the Street Fighter film. But there is a rumor going around that Cody is being heavily considered for the character Guile. Now, I don't like that. Alan Richardson was the one who was already considered for Guile. He had already been chosen, and now they're looking at Cody Rhodes, and I don't like that. I don't need Cody to be playing Guile. Give it to Alan. Let him do it, okay? I'm going to show y'all what Alan looks like compared to Cody Rhodes. He is a beautiful white man. I don't care what anyone says. He is gorgeous. You understand? Let me give y'all a close-up of Alan. Let's see.
Okay.
He's so pretty.
He looks like if you fuse Grayson and Pat.
I mean, yeah, but he's hot, and I don't like Grayson Waller. I'm not doing it. Hold on a second. Yes, he is the guy from Reacher. Very, very good. But this is Alan, and he is the one who was originally chosen to play Guile. I don't care what anyone says. I want him. And I like him. I like him a lot. And if you watch Reacher, you know why. What?
The move, someone cast M. Bison is David Das McCallaghan playing M. Bison in the Street Fighter live action movie.
I know who's playing Bison, but thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He do look airbrushed, but he actually looks like that. That's not.
wrong man.
Yes, he is. That's not a filter. I promise you, it is not. He actually looks like that. Go lay down. Because I follow him on Instagram, and he goes on Instagram, and he does Bible study on Instagram and on YouTube.
Oh, a wholesome white man.
Oh my God, he's amazing. Okay, he used to be on a TV show called Blue Mountain State. Okay. Blue Mountain State is a fever dream of a TV show, but it's funny. And he used to be on there before he bulked up and got really big. But oh my God, he's a beautiful white man, and he's considerate. He doesn't shove his Christianity down people's throats. Like, he's not a typical Christian. He's like Elias is online when Elias is talking about God and Christianity when he does his Bible study every week on TikTok. Alan does it on YouTube, and he does it on his Instagram. I don't know if he still does it on Instagram, but I used to be over there because I just like looking at him. But I'd be listening. You know what I'm saying? I would still get my word. I just got it from a pretty person. Okay? Anyways. But yes, this is the guy that they had chose originally to be Guile, and it looks like it's stuck between him and Cody Rhodes. And I don't want Cody in this movie. I love Cody. That's my man, 20 grand. Okay, but no, go sit your ass down somewhere. This is not for you. I mean, he's already big, 365, and he's tall. What is there to lose? Anyone better than Jean-Claude Van Damme? You know what? Period. But Cody not the one. I don't care. Pick Cody for something else. He don't need to be in this movie. And I don't want too many WWE people in here. Okay, they already got Roman playing Akuma. And I'm kind of questioning that a little bit. But Akuma didn't really talk that much, and Roman don't talk that much, so they kind of even, if I'm being honest. He is funny. Alan Richardson is funny, so I'm waiting to see who they pick. I'm hoping they keep Alan as the pick. And really, that's it. There haven't been really much going on in the news, but we talked about everything else, so Don done fell asleep, child. It don't take much. Soon as
I'm definitely still here.
They pick Cody for Guile, right?
soon as the show starts, Don go. Cause we out, nigga. All right.
It'd be a day I'll be dealing with 23 kids.
Ooh. Lord have mercy. Mara Sade was spotted in TNA. Really? I would love that.
Period.
I'm still mad about them kicking her to the curb when they could have had Lash and her going in this damn match at Evolution. They knew Evolution was coming. Assholes.
Especially Sean.
They knew it. And I don't know why they got rid of her. And make room for more white women. Anyways.
As they saw people was latching on the Lash more than they was latching on the Chikara.
Mm-hmm.
But had you took the time out to invest in her or invest in a team, you could have did something.
I hope she gets signed by TNA because, I mean, she could make her way back to WWE if she wanted to. Yeah. I slip up in there on their ass. I tear up in TNA so they have to come.
I'm like, you look familiar. Nah, boo, I ain't been here before.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? We would really like to have you back. Okay, well, what we talking about money? Let's talk about money. And well, you know, I can't finish my pitch. No. The money. Guaranteed championship in at least 2 or 3 years. And I want the money. Let's talk about it.
All right. Put it on the
Let's talk about it. Oh, Lord. And it started with the damn fireworks. Jesus. Oh, Jesus is a fire.
It's going to be a long week and a half.
Friday. Jesus. We got cooking shit. Oh, Lord.
I'm not cooking a motherfucking thing.
I was gonna do that, but then my uncle is coming over here and he's been sick lately, so I promised I would cook.
Yeah,
But they
so
lucky as hell because I wasn't cooking a goddamn thing.
I'm not cooking for no fourth.
But we got we making
I think they go
salmon
trap.
and
And
we gonna have
I just
salmon
don't feel like
salad.
being outside no more.
No, you got to go outside.
Girl, I'll be outside down there every day. I did want to go trail run. I said, I don't feel like hearing that noise on my day off. I can't.
I mean, fair
And
enough.
it's
Oh,
my
one
auntie
more.
birthday. I love her damn, but baby, I just can't do it.
Don, you gotta go now.
Mm-mm.
You can at least pop in there.
Mm-mm. Because if I go to the trail, I gotta be there the whole time.
You can't just leave.
Mm-mm.
Can't get no Uber or nothing.
I wish it was an Uber situation.
Like, hey, I'm gonna go. I just came back here to say, hey, happy birthday. Okay, okay.
If it was hers personally, like if she was doing it herself, for sure. But it's a big event thing, and I can't.
You're like, okay.
And then I'll be doing like a field day tomorrow anyway, so I'll literally be outside all day.
Oh,
Love you,
that's
TT. Come on.
oh shit. One more thing, y'all, before we
You're a
go into
dessert or
the
something.
SEC chat. So Britt Baker has been rumored to be circling around WWE once again. And that rumor has been squashed because they have said that Britt Baker is not only still under contract with AEW, they don't plan on letting her out of her contract anytime soon. Britt, however, has made it very clear that she wants out of her contract. She's ready to go. Don't know when that's going to happen. But I mean, for her sake, if she hopefully she gets out, but I don't want her coming to WWE. I want her to stay where the fuck she at.
Okay.
Racist simple, right?
No,
Since
it's
you're the
not
best
racist.
to ever do it.
Who might get her mixed up with?
Tessa.
Yeah. Fall off a cliff.
Mm-hmm. Tessa is the racist one. She's the Crimson Queen, as they call her.
Well, she she can carve a mountain with that goddamn chin, boy.
You know what she look? You know what? She is that meme of Cleveland cutting open that safe with Reese Witherspoon's chin.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely could do that shit.
Hold on, Nigga Chin.
Nigga Scott. All right. So now that we got that thing going,
They would hate the fuck out of me. I will put the Johnson that can't see on her fucking chin. This is y'all girl. This who y'all fuck with.
That is
big chin ass.
Crazy.
Even the bitch was Tessa Blanchard, she couldn't chin check me.
Yeah.
That is wild. That is wild. Done.
Oh, fuck her. She wouldn't like me anyway. Look at my skin.
You ain't lying.
Child, they would hate the fuck out of me. You're not gonna address her? Address her for what? Ain't she racist?
What am I addressing?
Yeah, but she's like
nobody.
She's a vet. I don't give a fuck if she was a nurse.
I'm going to walk past her like I don't see her.
I'm not talking to that lady.
I don't see her. You see her? I don't see her. And I will continue to act like I don't see her. You're just gonna act like I'm not here. Y'all hear something? It's a little gnat.
Like Adele at the fucking basketball game.
Right. It's a gnat buzzing and fucking. Y'all better get some bug cleaner. Get rid of that.
I'ma scream. Ah!
It's nasty.
What's wrong with you?
Y'all clean y'all shit up. Y'all got gnats.
There's ghosts and shit in here. I need a
it's crazy.
medium to move this shit through up in here. They gotta pass over because what? Don't be talking to me. I don't do that shit. Jesus, scaring the
He said
fuck
they
out of
got
me.
fat over.
Had to renege shred my contract. Actually, did y'all
Oh.
foul that already? Just shred the whole foul.
Oh my God. Okay. Listen, y'all. I'm finna give y'all 30 seconds so y'all can get up out of here. We're getting ready to go into SBC chat stuff. And some of y'all really don't care for that, and I understand that. I appreciate y'all for coming through to listen to me rant and rave about Wrestling and other things. But we're gonna get into this SBC chat, and then we're gonna get up out of her. Okay. Now Saturday, we're gonna be doing reading and chill. We're gonna be reading some Reddit posts and stuff and chilling on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be free this Saturday. I should be free this Saturday.
Yes, we're going over there Saturday just for a minute. We can go do both. And just get out the house. You cool?
Well, no.
Oh, okay. Shit. You cool?
I know what's going on.
Yes, like you the police.
Is you cool?
You straight?
Well, I'm over here.
All right. Okay.
The weekend police.
I promise y'all, it's just gonna be a few minutes to give y'all some time to go back out or go get something to drink. It's gonna be short and quick. I'll be back.
Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't deserve.
Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me.
I know there's gonna be at least 3.
Husband's a sneakerhead. Okay, so y'all stuck around. So
right,
what are they? 350?
350
for some fucking sneakers?
Because of the collaboration that they did. It was the 7s. I think the 5s.
I'm not
the 9s,
paying
and
that
the
much for no
13s.
fucking sneakers. No, they're just gonna have to be looked at. I don't care how pretty it is. That's too much. 350. Not buying no sneakers for $350. Them hoes don't appreciate with value. The fuck? Ugh. Anyway. No, they do not.
I'm back.
As soon as you crease that toe, it's over. Shut up, Jared. All right, question number 1.
Need some juice.
That's some juice.
Some Kool-Aid.
Jesus. Question number 1. I wrote on Facebook about the joys and struggles of inheriting a property. Nico responded and offered to help me with the yard. I know where this is going.
Don't ever trust a nigga named Nico. Damn.
Why is he responding to your post on Facebook? Like, you should have been smarter than this. Was you fishing for a nigga? Because it sounded like you posted that on purpose to fish for a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And how well does it work?
It worked. It says Nico is tall, mixed, brown skin, green eyes, long curly blonde locks, and a chiseled body. That sounds real disgusting. I don't want none of
This
that.
is for the niggas, strictly for the niggas.
No, because ew.
Not that kind.
No, I
Mixed with
want.
what?
I like
Booze
my
and
skin
shit?
to be real rich. Yes.
This is a mess. You didn't describe
No.
anything.
And you got blind locks on top of that, nasty bitch.
Frosted tips.
Ugh. Curly blonde locks. You need to go to hell. Nico proposed after we dated for 2 months because grown men don't wait.
Shit.
We just know when we need the right. This nigga's scamming you.
Let the manipulation begin.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Oh damn, the umpire got fucked up.
Yeah, ball it fouled right hit him right in the knee.
Oh shit.
He hit him right on the side of the pad wasn't there too.
Okay. I posted my ring and he became vicious when other women DM'd me about his habit of legally robbing women blind. Told you. He doesn't have to scam women. I was lucky to have him. Well, after we got engaged, Nico had me do a quit claim deed to put my childhood home in his name. And you did it.
Dumbass.
And you did it. Whatever you got, you deserve. Stupid bitch. What's quit claim? Let me Google it. Oh, damn, they got it for Ohio. A quitclaim deed is a legal document used to transfer property ownership from one party, the grantor, to another grantee without the guarantees about the validity or condition of the title. Essentially, the grantor quits any claim they might have on the property and transfers that claim to the grantee. It is often used in situations like family transfers, divorce settlements, or when correcting title errors, but it doesn't offer the grantee any assurances about the property's title status. So this is how scammers have been stealing people's property when they don't know what's going on. You stupid bitch. We opened a joint bank account and he made monthly deposits. I watched that account grow with the excitement because he was depositing money, and that was proof that he wasn't scamming me. No, it was not. It's proof of the scam, you idiot.
The scam working. Did you see where the money came from?
Oh my God. We were
Watch the money grow, but you ain't looking at it.
We were at $26,076.13 on a Friday. We drank and made love, and I slept until Sunday night. You slept until Sunday night? Did he drug you, you stupid bitch? I woke up to Nico's blonde lock wig in the bathroom sink, and all his clothes were gone. You dumb hoe.
Wig is crazy.
You dumb hoe. There was only $50 in the joint bank account. Nico sold my house, and he never came back. He didn't return calls. I texted that I was calling the police, and he replied, "Good luck. You don't even know my government name." Nico is not his name. Also, Nico isn't mixed. He's a tan white boy.
Not you got scammed by a white boy.
Hey, ma'am.
The blonde dreadlocks.
Blonde curly dreadlocks should have been dead giveaway.
That motherfucker had a tan.
White man.
And that man got a tan to make you think he was mixed. You was a stupid bitch. You are stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
You deserved every bit of that.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. You calling the wrong people. You need to go file for bankruptcy. That's what you need to go do. You ain't got shit else to do.
I don't know what advice you can give, but I'm open to suggestions about revenge and getting my house back.
You're not getting it back.
First of all, slap yourself right now. Slap the shit out your ass right now. Go have one of your homegirls slap the shit out you. And the first thing you can say is be like, "Bitch, is you crazy?" That's the first thing you need to hear.
No,
Then you
not
go
a
to the
homegirl.
bathroom
You need
and
a
cry.
cousin.
Not going to the bathroom and cry.
Go in the bathroom and cry because you done lost your childhood home over a nigga. That
Not
wasn't
even a
even a nigga. You let a white boy finesse you into thinking he was mixed.
Intimate domain.
It's supposed to be the other way around.
Like you, I need cheese. I need them. Give me 2 slices of mustard. You let this white boy finesse you into thinking he was Mitts. This man stole your house.
The damn Facebook post should have been a red flag. Should have also been a
First
red
of
flag.
all, life lesson number 1, do not post your personal business on Facebook. I do not understand why y'all do this. If you come into some money or you come into something that's cool, I understand you wanting to share with a lot of people, but whatever happened to just texting your homegirls and your family members on the phone and texting the group chat and being like, hey, yo, listen, I got really great news. People that you really trust, because even sometimes family can really be shady about you having good news. You know what I'm saying? You posting you having a new job and shit like that, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Tell the world if you feel like it. Sometimes strangers will be happier for your situation than your own people. But when it comes to money, deeds, homes, and that kind of shit, you don't never post that shit on social media. Are you fucking crazy? And then you sitting up here and you getting played to the max. You had this man in your home. He's in your house, living in your house. You don't even know this nigga's name. You don't even know his name. You never asked to see no documents. How was you gonna marry somebody and you ain't never seen his family? You ain't never met his family. You ain't never seen him sign anything with his name. You ain't never seen nothing. This man ain't never worked. You ain't never seen him go off to no job. He came and lived in your house after 2 months, and that was never a red flag. Whatever you got, you deserve. Trying to get revenge is dumb. What you need to be doing is thinking about how you got yourself into this mess in the first fucking place.
You better go up to them girls.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Now he hit you with the good luck, Charlie.
That's you shouldn't be here. You should be dealing with them girls that done told you they got robbed blind.
They was telling you.
Shit. Go ask them. That's a suggestion. Go ask them.
Facts. Not the Rachel Dolezal again, baby. That's crazy.
All right, we're trying to move on to question 2. Stop with the jokes.
Question number 2.
You people are hilarious.
We rent a spacious 3-bedroom apartment for $750 a month. Bitch, where?
Okay, hold on.
3-bedroom for $750? That's at least $1,200.
$2,500.
It's $2,500 in a really nice neighborhood. But I feel like I'm trapped in a found footage horror film. Well, what the fuck? We live in an apartment above an abandoned funeral home. Oh, well,
there it is.
That's why it's $750.
There it is. That's why I said, hold on, wait a minute. It's always a catch.
That is.
Drive the price down.
The funeral director passed, and the building was just sold to a slumlord. There's a door that separates the downstairs funeral home from our unit, and when I'm alone, I hear scratching at the door. Something trying to turn the door handle. I hear voices in the vents. Get it, bitch. He convinced me that I was crazy. Get it, bitch. What? Get it, bitch. What?
What type of ghost is you hearing?
Right. Why are they so dumb?
Get it, bitch.
Somebody fucking with you. He convinced me that I was crazy. I'm sure he did.
I think he tried to finesse you out your money.
That nigga's trying to finesse y'all. Like,
it's just him.
I turned the TV up to drown the noise. One night he left to meet up with his brother. Wait a minute, who is he? The funeral director? Or the slumlord? Because she ain't never say this was her man that was leaving or nothing. What is going on? Who leaving and coming back? Y'all gotta learn how to write better stories, because this is ridiculous. I gotta play inference and shit. I'm assuming she's talking about her man. He convinced me that I was crazy. I turned the TV up to drown out the noise. One night he left to meet up with his brother and left his burner phone behind. It received a text from a female. I'm in the viewing room. He doubled back and took his phone. I waited and then went to the viewing room downstairs in the funeral home and caught him thrusting behind his baby mama. Are they the ones torturing you?
Mm-hmm.
I threw a rotted, broken casket on top of it.
Damn, bitch. He was
ran.
mad.
Out here playing itchy and scratchy and shit.
The
He was mad. Caskets ain't light.
But he tripped over his pants, and I kept beating him with a plank of casket wood. Not plank. Not with plank. Will you go lay down, please? I wasn't living in a haunted apartment. I was living with an F-boy. The scratching sounds and noises where his baby mama tore me. I told you. Didn't I tell you? I told you. Where his baby mama tormented me to get me to leave the unit. After our fight, he promised to do better, but I'm pregnant now, and I still don't want to live here. But he's trying not to find us another place. So go find your own.
Facts. Let him stay.
Just wait till he go to work one day, pack up your shit, and go find you another place.
Girl, he already showed you what he was.
I mean, that's a good spot, though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
You already number 2.
$750 for a 3-bedroom apartment, bitch. That's easy money right there. But just leave. Like, you're pregnant, and he's out here still sleeping with his other baby mama. If he did it once, he gonna do it again, sis. So you might as well just find you another place. If you got a decent job, even if you on welfare and shit, before Trump and them start cutting SNAP benefits and stuff. Like,
if it ain't gonna be her, if it ain't gonna be you, it's gonna be somebody else.
Nah, dead ass. Like, so. I would just get out now. You just because you're pregnant don't mean you gotta be with him. Put his ass on child support and go find somewhere else to live. Fuck out of here.
As you can see, they don't be who they be cracked up to be.
I go back and live with my mama. I would go back to my mama house, get me a real good job, and me and my mama would be golden girls. Okay, I would do that shit. Cause ain't no way. These SBC chats are funny today. This week, this is funny. Anyways, question number 3. We were together for 4 years and we have a 3-year-old. Okay, so after the first year, you got pregnant. He came home after work with Wendy's just for himself, and I went off. Not you went off over Wendy's.
I mean, it's Wendell, so.
I get it.
I told him if he can't feed me and our son, he should leave. And he did. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I mean, you kind of.
If you can't feed us, you need to leave. Oh,
all right, cool.
Threatening me with a good
Thanks
time.
for the memories.
Right.
Big.
He walked in and walked right back out.
He already had a roller suitcase packed, and his desperate dumpster fire of a wife took him back. Oh,
Lord.
Oh, girl.
You're in. You've been with him for 4 years, and he has a wife, and you got a child with him, and he's still married. They're getting their vows renewed on 8/16, our son's birthday. Ooh.
Shit.
The wife is renewing her vows on your son's birthday.
She did.
Bitch, checkmate. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
That's fucking nuts. That's crazy. I paid an online spiritual priestess $2,200 to put a love spell on my child's father, but nothing seems to be working. Because, bitch, you can't do that. I pursued child support, but our son must take a DNA test, and there's a slight chance that he won't pass it. What you mean he won't pass it?
All this shit, you telling me that baby might not be his any damn way?
What you mean he won't pass it?
Ooh,
You pass the DNA now. What, he got to study before the test? What the fuck is you talking about?
It's wild.
If you were my life coach, what would you advise me to do? Bitch, get your shit together. What? You done spent 4 years of your life with a married man and then told him to get out because he went and got Wendy's. That nigga was waiting for an opportunity and you gave it to him. You stupid bitch.
He said this is definitely gonna piss her off.
What is wrong with you?
You ain't noticed he already had his bag ready.
You wasted $2,200 on a love spell instead of finding a nigga that really does love you and wants to be with you. You want somebody else's man. You want somebody else's sloppy ass seconds. If he wasn't shit when you was with him, and he ain't shit when his wife was with him, what you think he is? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all be obsessing and coveting other people's men for what? This nigga ain't shit. If I was your life coach, I would tell you to wake the fuck up and stop being stupid. Stop being dumb. And take care of your son. That's why y'all children don't be shit. Y'all ain't shit. You be raising ain't shit kids. These motherfuckers running around here just doing whatever because y'all don't teach them nothing. Then you wonder around, motherfuckers is out here in these streets seeking families because y'all don't provide them with nothing. You just out here fucking and making babies, just producing. Just dumb. That made me mad. Stupid ass bitch. Shut up here talking about something if you was my life coach. You need your ass whooped. That's what I'd be doing. Me and you be outside boxing, ho. Because you stupid. Is that what you... I don't like that. The back seat, the damn door don't open wide enough. I barely be able to get my ass in there. I don't like that, Jerry. Who car is that?
Oh,
this mine?
No, tell Tay to get at the pump. That was in one of his pants pockets when I was washing clothes.
Oh shit. Junior? Come here, Suge, before you go to bed. Question number 4. I fell in love and hard, and I didn't want to lose out on a good thing. Get this to pop up. It said, Uncle Jay said it was in the machine. It was in his pants when he was washing clothes. I fell in love hard, and I didn't want to lose out on a good thing. She was gorgeous, funny, ambitious. She was studying criminology at the local college, and she worked gig jobs. What's a gig job? What's that? Like
one of like quick job things?
Like DoorDash and shit? Like little independent shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably so.
And childless. He put that all in caps. He put that all in caps.
She said childless.
Childless is what he said.
Amen.
He said, so I proposed. I moved her into my spot and I posted about her. You are getting played.
That's crazy. I wouldn't did that. But
you're getting played. A damn shame. 3 of her baby daddies commented on my post. Surprise! She has 3 kids who all live with their fathers. She's unemployed. She's studying anime online. Studying anime online. All right. She's not enrolled in college. I asked her about the lies. You should have never posted about me. If someone asks about me, tell them immediately. I don't play about my brand. How do I get this scammer out of my house? Legally, she's my tenant now, and the police won't get involved. Well, you're going to have to go through the eviction process, love. First thing you need to do is give her a 30-day notice that she has to vacate the premises in 30 days. You need to file downtown with your leasing on or whatever you have downtown. If it's the courts or whatever, you have to make sure you file that so they know that there's an eviction process in motion. You're gonna have to study up on eviction laws and tenant laws in your state and city because they are very, very lenient when it comes to squatters and people who are homosexuals. Okay. So you're gonna have to go through that. Now I tell you what you can do. You probably too much of a punk ass nigga to do it, but you're gonna have to do some fuckboy shit. Okay, you're gonna have to turn off the water in the house, turn off the lights. Slowly but surely move your shit out the house. And go stay with your mama and them for a little while and just vacate the premises and all together. If you got a month-to-month lease, you need to go to the leasing office and say you're not really renewing the lease. And there's a squatter in your apartment, and they'll do the eviction process for you. And just go move somewhere else. Especially if you got the money to be able to do it, just go move somewhere else. It ain't even worth the time or the effort. Just wait till that whole leave and just start moving your stuff out of there slowly but surely until your lease is up. Don't come home, find you a new woman, and tell her your situation. This bitch scammed you and stole shit from you, and you like, I need to get her out of my place, but you're gonna have to talk to some girls, maybe get in a house, turn into a homosexual yourself, for the time being, just till you get your shit together. But anyway, that's the only way you're gonna be able to get out, babe. Talking about she don't play about her brand. What is your brand? Scamming? The fuck?
Yeah.
This nigga named Demarian. Question number 5. Demarian is my superhero. Shadow Man. Demarian is my superhero. Shadow Man. He only appears when he senses I'm about to leave him. Then he follows me around like a shadow. I dated and loved him for 18 months. Around month 8, he became notorious for standing me up. The lies were insane. But this time was different. He said he had something very important to talk to me about, and we had to talk in person. I had to meet him at our restaurant. Finally, I thought, he's going to propose. Bitch, you did not. I left work early, got dressed. I waited at the restaurant till the manager asked me to leave. I called Demarian back to back until he picked up him. I'm at the ER. Someone hit my car. I met him at the hospital. Demarian told the truth, except it was his wife who ran him at the hospital. It was his wife who ran him off the road after she caught him with yet another woman in the car. I didn't know he was married. He wanted to tell me that he was leaving her and asked me to move in with me. I brought him home. You did what?
She brought him home.
The man was caught in a car with another woman by his wife. And you took him home? He contributed nothing to my expenses. Him. You paid for everything before I moved in. Why do you need my money now?
I got other shit to do. That's why.
No man likes that.
No.
Run me the money. Want me to be quiet? Run me the money.
His car was totaled, so he used mine. He drove it until it was out of gas. Twice I had to take an Uber to work because he didn't come home in time. I confronted him. He stood there with hickeys on his neck telling me, mind your fucking business. So I shot him in his foot. Period.
As you should.
You should have killed him. The Bible says, man that smell of the water of a woman shall surely die. You should have killed him. You should have killed him. He fainted from the blood and hit his head hard. So I dragged him to my car. I told my neighbor he came home like this, and we drove him to the ER. My neighbor waited with me in the ER and told the police Demarian came home shot. I added his wife tried to delete him not too long ago. Because his head bounced on the floor when he fainted, Demarian is confused and on pain meds, but he's acting much better. He's not working, but he's not in the street either. So I'm taking that as a win. Question: should I tell him that I shot him? I am a Christian, and I feel guilty sometimes when he's scooting around on that knee roller. So let me get this right. This nigga was disrespectful. You shot him. Okay. Then you done planted a seed with the police that his wife tried to kill him twice. Right? And now you took this nigga back home. So he's back in your house. You feel like because he acting a little bit better and he ain't out in the streets no more, he being more better that you can keep him. And you want to know if you told him you shot him? Do whatever the fuck you want. Do whatever the fuck you want because you're stupid. I'm tired. I'm home. Sitting up here with this nigga. You don't have to shoot this nigga in the foot and make him bust his head on the floor so he have a whole motherfucking concussion so he can turn into a different person because this nigga can't act right. That's the only way you can get him to get right was to bust his head on the floor. And you asking me if you should tell him you shot him because you a Christian. Go to hell. Question number 6.
Christian folk don't do that.
Question number 6. Girl, no, should have rolled his ass in the bathtub. She should have rolled his ass back to the house. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you even bring him back home? For what? At this point, you could have had a new nigga that could actually walk. Ugh. Question number 6. Match with a man on Tinder. He's a farmer. Why you don't go to farmers.com then? Like, farmersonly.com or something. Like, I met a pet groomer. I'm a pet groomer. We vibed and it was a match made in heaven. He showed up for our date smelling like manure, looking like he just crawled out of the ground, buried prematurely with dirt under his nails. Hello, farmer, I said. He was cute though, so I took him home, bathed him and fed him like he was a fucking dog. Is this a dog? Is this a puppy? He was a beautiful man inside and out. What a beautiful chocolate man. God. We spent the night together. The relations were amazing. In the middle of the night, he left, but said that he couldn't wait to see me again. I received a text. It was a message from my Tinder date. Why'd you stand me up? You okay? Who the fuck did I bring home? The next morning, my one night stand was outside my home with a shopping. You slept with a homeless man?
Damn.
The next morning, my one night stand was outside my home with a shopping cart filled with trash and a handful of flowers he plucked from my neighbor's garden. Oh, that seems so sweet, but that man was homeless. This man was homeless. The farmer misses you. He beamed. I let him back in. Yeah, so I'm dating a homeless guy. And he's a great help to me around the house. And I like him, but I'm embarrassed as fuck for obvious reasons. Especially because he won't part with that cart. What the fuck do I do now, girl? This is a whole telenovela right here.
There's too much going on. Go to church, pray, shit.
You stood up the farmer for a homeless man, but you know what? That homeless man is treating her the best she's ever been treated. That man is kind. He done gave her flowers when he came back. She done bathed him and gave him food and treated him like he was a human being. I don't know. I don't think you should be embarrassed. I think that if the man is willing to do, then maybe you should take this as a win. If the man is gonna do his job and be there for you and love you, help him get a job. Let him get on his feet. Let's see where this goes. I mean, the man really liked you. He came back to the house and gave you flowers.
You can clean them up.
And that man straight up said the farmer misses you. Straight to your face. I think it's sweet. If he won't part with the cart, tell him to put the cart in the back of the house in the backyard because you ain't putting no trash in your house. And if he want to go digging in his cart for whatever the fuck he want, he can. You tell him he got to keep his ass clean. You gonna get him some new clothes. We gonna go to the store and get some new clothes, and you gonna get a job, and you gonna be productive and get your life back on track. It don't
We're gonna
sound
wash
like
that
man
hair
on
and get you
drugs.
a haircut too.
Yeah, go get him a haircut. Clean, give him the pretty woman treatment.
Dress him up, make him look nice.
Just keep your eye on him, because if he a drug addict, you might have a problem.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, you ain't saying nothing.
Count.
Right, you ain't saying nothing about no drugs, and you ain't saying nothing about no alcohol. So,
Excuse me.
I don't know. Maybe for the time being, just help him out a little bit. You know, let him have the address for now, and tell him he can go apply for some jobs and, you know, learn a new trade or something. Get him together. Maybe he got Social Security. Look and see if he got some Social Security. That's a good check, girl. That's a good check coming into that house. Sometimes if they, you know, if they need a little help, you can be that caretaker and you can get paid for that. You can get a check. Just saying. I don't see nothing wrong with it, and maybe that's just me, but I don't see nothing wrong with it as long as you happy and he makes you happy. Then that's all that matters. I already commented if you did wrong. How? I mean, she already done slept with the man. She done already been up in there. He done already been up in that. Okay? Shit. At this point, you just need to know where his real family at. That's all you need to know. Y'all, this has been a whirlwind of a time, honey. But that's it. That's the SBC chat for today. Why are you going to use that man for his Social Security? I mean, it's not using him. He's contributing to the household.
Why the fuck not? He wasn't using
That's not using him. He's contributing.
Sure, he wasn't using it.
He's contributing. That's not using him. If y'all can get along during the struggle, you can get through anything. Okay? Tell him, Aaliyah. And hell no, there's so many things wrong with that situation. Well, tell me, Hybrid. Tell me what's wrong with it.
Child,
Because it wasn't like she went out and went after the man that was homeless. She assumed because he said he was a farmer and he came to the date dirty that he somehow was the farmer. She didn't know.
There's a lot of judgment going on.
What's wrong with the situation? I need to know. Oh, do explain, purveyor of right situations. Hi, Crib.
Okay.
Ooh, Aaliyah. Aaliyah, that ain't right. You ain't right. So he a liar and homeless. He's not a liar. I think he saw a lady that he thought was pretty and he sat down. She assumed that he was her date. So they went and had the date. He's not a liar. He didn't know she was going on no date with no farmer. How the fuck would he know that? Hiram, you being real judgmental.
Per usual.
You was being real judgmental right now. And that's why that lady embarrassed to admit that she dating that man. But if that man is treating her right, you would rather her be with a nothing ass nigga who is also homeless. They just don't look like it because they keep hopping from couch to couch. Niggas who is homosexuals are homeless niggas. They have no job. They just not living out in the streets. But you somehow is judging her. What about Keisha and them? They keep fucking with Hakeem, and Hakeem got 17 baby mamas, and he lived between all of their houses. He ain't got no pot to piss in. That's better than you being with a homeless man who actually love you and want to be with you. I would rather be with a man that I can fix up and teach how to love me than to be with a nigga who ain't shit. Okay? You damn right. That's wrong. That's wrong. You're not supposed to judge people by their circumstances. You're supposed to have sympathy for them. Ugh. Ugh, you
It's like
people.
that dude that told that lady she was staying in a motel or a hotel or something. She had lost her place. He was like, "You shouldn't be out here dating. You need to be focused on getting you a house."
I mean,
And she
he's not
said,
wrong.
No, but she said, but I wake up. She said, I have a 6-figure job.
You got the 6-figure job, but like
You should be working towards,
you should be
that.
getting an
But it was like he
apartment.
was saying, like, who's to say I'm not doing that? She said, who's
She
to say
got a
I'm not
point.
doing that though?
She
She
got
said,
a
I'm
point,
not.
but
You taking it as
she's
I'm sitting here dating and I'm chilling, and I'm
trying to
just
get a
out
house.
here. Yeah.
Trying to find somebody to hook up with so I can get somewhere to stay. It don't even seem like that particular TikTok didn't seem like they got past the point that she didn't have a place to stay, that she was staying in a hotel. I would have made it very clear. Like, well, I got a new job and now I'm able to find a place and I'm currently looking for one. Is that mint green in that car? That's how I would have prefaced it. But if he didn't want to date me because he felt like I wasn't prioritizing, that's on him. He can judge all he wants to. It wasn't there. You was looking at one of the cars. What car was you just looking at? A lady was talking.
Oh, that was the crown signal.
Go back to that video.
That was.
Hiram said, I'm all here for her happiness. And I'm glad she did. No, come out of that. Just go down. No, go back to the video. Let me see the remote. There was a car that had mint green interior. And I don't know how to go back to it because this was the last video he was at. He said, I'm glad she did, but he gotta get his life together first, and helping might work, but keep it as a friend thing. You need to mind your fucking business. That's what you need to do.
Literally.
If she can, first of all, it's very difficult for people who are homeless to get back on their feet. In order for you to get a job, you have to have a place of residence. Go down. That video right there with the dude sitting in the car. Go down. Go over that one. Click that. Like, if she can help and that'll help speed up the process, what's wrong with that? As long as he's not trying to do her dirty in the process, I see nothing wrong with him helping her or her helping him.
No, it's blue.
It's blue. It's baby blue.
Mm-hmm. It's blue, but the cycle is capital.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm just talking about the color of the car is really pretty.
Yeah, that one, that particular version of the
Look at the sunroof. Do they raise up a little bit? They are raised up in the captain seats. Maybe that's not so bad.
Because there is a wheel.
Because the seats are on the lift, mm-hmm. but they're not level in the car. I don't know, Jared. That might be okay. That might be. I would have to be with you when you go to the dealership.
I have to pause it so you can actually see. There's a whale in it.
Okay. If he's scamming though, he can kick rocks with the cart farm somewhere else. It doesn't seem that way because if he was, like, the way she described him, he seemed genuine, right? Hiram's just like, he gotta get his life together. Well, what if he has been trying? Like, you don't know what people be going through. I think the judgment of a man or a woman because they're homeless is crazy. Because right now, yeah, I see it. Right now, in this day and age, all of us are 2 checks away from being homeless. Not even trying to be funny. Because if you're making under $50,000 by the time next year rolls around, you're going to be paying the highest of taxes. The highest of taxes. The taxing is on the heavily poor, and you're still going to be taxed in middle class. The taxes are going to go up next year, which means everybody's tax refund is going to be lower and lower as the years go by, as long as this president is still in office. So while you're judging this man for being homeless, I'm telling you, everybody, if you are not making $100,000 or more, you are 2 paychecks.
Power balloon.
That's really pretty.
Power balloon, but
you are 2 paychecks away from being homeless. Trust me. So as long as he's not trying to scam her or use her, I see nothing wrong with her having her in her home and helping him get to where he needs to be. That's not a problem. Like, that's no different from a dude who is coming out of a bad relationship and he gets with a woman who shows him real love and he's able to get himself up and help himself up. That's no different from a woman working 2 jobs to help a man get through school, to be a damn lawyer or whatever. It's the same difference, just a different toilet. But you were judging Hiram. You were. Look at what you said. That is judgment, dear. I don't know. I don't have no problem with her dating no homeless man. As long as he do her right and she's happy, that's all that matters. Listen, I'll be back on here Saturday after I get done running around and stuff. But Friday is going to be a long day because it's going to be 4th of July and they got SmackDown on Friday. It's a lot going on. And then next week, we're going to be in hell next week. But this week, I'm going to do a reading and chill so we can kind of calm ourselves, have some zen. And we're going to chill and read Reddit posts while Rico is still handling his book and writing stuff. So with that being said, I will see you guys Saturday. I'll see you guys Friday, actually, for SmackDown. Hopefully I have some good videos on Friday. And I will see y'all Saturday. We'll do reading and chill. So be good, be safe. Go look at my merch. I don't know why I have to keep telling y'all this. Members get heavy discounts. People who are not members don't get the discounts. I'm sorry. Go get a discount. Join the membership, okay? I will see y'all next time. All the OG lives are on the membership because I can't make money off of them lives because they got music and shit on them. So all our old videos are going to be on the membership and y'all can go back and listen to that. That was a time, okay? So y'all can go back and listen to those. And I will see y'all Friday. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.